Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Can you hear it in your ears? That's the music of justice. It's the melodies of freedom. It's the beats of people being pronounced not guilty. That's what it is, okay? We're back with Ace Attorney, episode 120,269. I don't know what episode it is, but we're in the 50s somewhere. I've lost track. I'm sorry. I might get in track at some point again. That's, however, not what matters. What matters is that we're gonna hop in and actually keep playing this game. Are you ready? Death to all apples. Hail the apricot king. Apricots are good too. Do I have to choose one? Because they're both good, you know? Seigi. What is this game about? Ace Attorney is Ace Attorney is like a visual novel style game that is about being a lawyer and you have to defend people in court, and there's a whole bunch of shenanigans around that. And the whole game is based on being a little bit of a parody of the Japanese law system, where basically in Ace Attorney, it's a sort of dystopian future thing where because of so many people going to court, they change the system to be guilty until proven innocent. And you basically are a lawyer. 正義の名において見ます。はい、見てください。弁護士。Yeah. Alright, 前回は、そうですね。糸の子。この人はね、糸の子っていう名前の人なので、その前回はその糸の子と話をして、今は、山、残っているポイントを、話そうかなって思います。Sounds interesting. Yeah, it's very nice. I like it a lot. So, 正しき道を which is a name. この ID カード、被害者のものだったんですね。So, this ID card was the one of the victims, right? Well, my birthday recently. Oh, how nice! And ordered some manga online as a gift to myself, waiting for them to arrive. So I'm pretty happy. I'm fantastic. That is amazing. It's not that way. No, it's not. The issue in Japan is that Japan will only convict you if the system is 100% sure that they can actually get a guilty verdict, but the actual system itself is still innocent until proven guilty. Just like it is in most of the West. The only issue is that the conviction rate in Japan is 99.98%, because the system is only going to actually put you in court if they are sure that they can convict you, for better or for worse. Well, often for worse. Also, what this leads to is a lot of people never going to court. If the police cannot find sufficient evidence to put you in front of a court, they most likely will not. And yeah, that has also led to a lot of minor crimes being unresolved. There's pretty good like information about this online, but yeah, officially it is innocent until proven guilty, of course. 彼は自分と同じく捜査官、いわゆる検事だったっす。He was the same as me. He was an investigator. Well, a detective, you see. いわゆる means what we call, or also known as, or in other words. It's a very fancy word. Do you know, fun fact about いわゆる? いわゆる is one of those words where often Japanese people don't really know the kanji for it. いわゆる. Because the kanji are kind of weird. いわゆる. So いわゆる, the kanji for いわゆる are very strange. You'll see that once it shows up here. いわゆる, see, so this like ところ and ゆ, but the different form of it. Yeah, often people are a bit confused by it. Most of the time you'll only see it in this form. すなわち Not quite. いわゆる really is like, yeah, so to speak. So すなわち is more like when you are shortening, summarizing, or making something easier. すなわち means like basically like what I'm trying to get to is kind of like that. But いわゆる just is like when you rephrase something. It's like いわゆる検事だったっす. So in other words, basically, or what is called like a so to speak. Yeah. I heard Japanese law enforcement prejudice against foreigners. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know any of the statistics. It's like really hard to say this because prejudice is hard to quantify. statistically. So like you could have a statistics that says foreigners are disproportionately likely to be convicted for certain things, but you'd also have to see like what are they being convicted for and what are the reasons and the circumstance. It is kind of true that Japan maybe has in some quantities maybe has issues with xenophobia, but in like a very different way. It's very, very, very complicated. As always, with these kinds of things. Yeah. I've always you always have to sort of see things in, you have to see things in sort of a comparative way. It is true that there are certain things in Japan that make it difficult for foreigners, but it is also true that as a foreigner in Japan, you are still more safe than in most countries on Earth. That's still true. Like, you're still less likely to be a victim of a crime or scam or anything like that than in many other countries, even if you were a native of that country. So we always have to sort of, you know, see things like that. So, nope. Yeah, no trial yet. 彼は自分と同じく sorry, that's so he's also a detective. 正しき道を巡査部長 It's just to say whatever you want, like carefully taking stats as truth. Well, stats are true, but you need to be careful making moral statements that are based on statistics. So, like, if I tell you, you know, 17,000 people of X group have been convicted last year, that is truth. But doesn't say anything about the morals behind that statement. I think that's what I would say. Is that if you use stats to try and make moral statements, you have to be very careful. Stats themselves, obviously you can skew statistics if you want to, but the reason that statistics are misunderstood is that people don't understand how statistics work. But yeah, sure, you can always like also omit information. Like if you look at the statistics like carefully, often you'll see sort of what they are trying to say and what they're not trying to say. It's you know. Pragmaticism is good, but xenophobia is still xenophobia. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's serious problems, you know. Never believe a statistics that you didn't forge yourself. Alright, so he was Tadashiki Michio, Junsa Bucho. He was a chief detective, I guess. So Bucho means like Bucho means like section leader. So and Junsa is a detective, so chief detective. Again with the seams. The seams? なんかちょっと不思議ですね。That's kind of weird. 被害者の ID カードがどうしてあんなところに落ちてたのか。Why was the ID card... Oh, the seams of reality, yeah. Why was the ID card of the victim on the floor in a place like that? He looks like such a good boy. What a shame he's dead. 昨日は正しきケンジじゃなくて Hey, I appreciate Eve. I appreciate you too, I said. 昨日は正しき刑事は警察局にいたはずっすよ. So Detective Tadashiki was supposed to be at the police office yesterday. Aww. 2年前に担当した事件の証拠品の申し送りがあったっすから。When I appreciate Updog. What's down, cat? Get it? It's a great question. If you wanted to buy two different Phoenix Wright of the Nintendo Switch, a Japanese and English version would be possible. I think that someone will have to confirm for me, but I think that if you buy Ace Attorney on the Switch, if you just change your system language to Japanese, the game should also change to Japanese. A lot of games are like this, but you have to Google it, and some games are like that and some games are not. I'm not sure. If you buy the version on Steam, you can just switch the language at any point. Like literally, I think I could switch the language right now, no? No, but you can do it in the main menu. And then just probably restart the game or something. I don't know how it is on Switch. I know that some games on the Switch, because I've played some, you can get the local version. Literally, I have like a European version of Breath of the Wild. If your Switch is set to Japanese, the game will just be in Japanese, and vice versa. So look it up first before buying the game twice. So 2年前担当した事件の証拠品の申し送りがあったっすから。So there was the send-off of the just curious. I really want to get Phoenix right. Yeah. So because there was the send-off of the evidence for the case that he was assigned to 2 years ago. Remember, this moshiokuri is what they do is like this big spring cleaning of the department where they basically get rid of all the old stuff for cases that have been solved or done with. And they do this like every year. And yeah, so that's why. Ayafumi-san, yaharo, nyaharo, nyaharo. 申し送り。三剣検事さんもそんなことを言ってましたね。The send-off. Yeah, Prosecutor Mitsurugi also said something like that. でも、正しきさんが殺害されたの、検事局でしたよね。But 正しき was killed at the prosecution office, wasn't he? だから、その、言いにくいですけど、well, it's kind of painful to say for me. Like, I don't want to really, like, 言いにくい means, like, it's hard to say, but not it's hard to say as in, like, I don't know, but rather, he doesn't want to say it. Like, it is hard to put this into words, right? Something like that. 言いにくい. I don't really want to have to say this, but I have to, something like that. So, like, yeah, this is hard for me to express, or hard to admit is another thing I could say. 宝付き首席検事殿が呼び出したっす。地下駐車場に。Oh no. Chief Prosecutor, 宝月。wait, ほおずき。宝月。ごめんなさい。これほおずきですよね。ほおずき首席検事殿。So, the Chief Prosecutor, ほおずき, called him into the underground garage. ともえさんもそれを認めてるってわけか。So I guess Tomoe is also admitting to that fact, isn't she? This is Tomoe. Tomoe Hozuki, the chief prosecutor and the prime suspect in the case. She herself admits to the murder, which makes it much harder to defend her in court. Let me just say that real quick. If the person you're trying to defend admits to the crime, it's very hard to defend them at that point. So yeah, I think she's covering up for someone, or she's being blackmailed, or something like that. But yeah. Her sister is the other girl, Akane Hozuki. She's the one who's with us right now. Mitsurugi no uwasa, the rumors about Mitsurugi. Confession is basically the best evidence in Japan. I mean, isn't it all over? Like, it's pretty hard to it's pretty hard to get a not guilty statement after having falsely confessed to something, right? Like, this is a big issue. This was a big issue, like, for a long time. I mean, this is like how all of like prosecution worked in like the Dark Ages. It's just like, oh, we're just gonna torture you until you admit that you're wrong, and then you're like, okay, I did it, and they're like, well, see, there you go, now we get to execute you. Is there a way to read it? Yes and no. So, the easy answer, okay, the easy answer is you have to memorize it. Or the short answer. The short answer is no, you have to memorize the sounds of the kanji. But there are some caveats to that. Number one, you can memorize vocab, which will help you. Okay, if you memorize vocab like gakusei, right? Gakusei. Wait, I'm wrong. I think. Dude, I don't even know the stroke order of sei anymore. But yeah, if you remember gakusei, then you will see that you can have two kanji readings in one package. You can remember gaku from this kanji, which is the onyomi gaku. And you can remember sei, which is an onyomi of this kanji. Sei. So that's one way. Number two, there are so-called keisei kanji. Often kanji that have the same radicals have same pronunciations. Cold posted an example of that. So this kanji means the same. It's same. And it's pronounced do. It has the onyomi of do. Okay. This kanji is also pronounced do. And has the onyomi of so it has the onyomi do, and it's copper. Okay, this is copper. This is also do. And then lastly, this other one that he posted is this is torso. Okay, this means torso. I drew it kind of scuffed, but anyways, torso. It also is pronounced do. So that's kind of a thing. They're so-called keisei kanji, keisei moji. But my advice is do this a lot, like learn vocab and try and associate kanji readings with vocab, and then it'll be a lot easier, I think. That's what I do. When I see a kanji, I think, what word is that kanji in? And then I try and remember the reading from that. Like if you give me a kanji, like if you just took the word that Colt wrote and you just gave me this kanji, you just gave me this, right? Wow, that's horrible. That is just atrocious. If you just gave me this, like this kanji, I would have to think like, what word do I know that this is in? And I would probably think of the word kantang, and then I would be like, okay, so it's kan, right? Anyways. I see. So this is for words, it's the same but different meanings. So the use of kanji is for words that sound the same but has different meanings. Not really. It's a bit more complicated than that. Kanji is very complicated, okay? It's like... Listen, people in chat that have learned Japanese for more than a year, we forget, okay? We sometimes forget, but kanji is very complicated. If you want to really understand how kanji work, I think Tai Kim's guide talks quite a bit about it, but a really good thing to do is actually, no joke, read the Wikipedia article on kanji. It's not super long, like you can do it in like an hour. And it has a lot of information, also historical information about how kanji even came to Japan and were integrated into Japanese. That will help you understand why kanji work the way they do in modern Japanese. To bring up the karaoke challenge so I can contribute. Are you on mobile or are you on your desktop? PC. When you're in chat, on the bottom left, right, there's grammar points. You should be able to just click on that, and then there should be a progression, like a progress bar on top that says Daddy Daddy Do Karaoke. And you should be able to click on that and then select contribute. Oh yeah, I also did like a pretty long stream on kanji that was also probably pretty good, I guess. Oh, thanks. Yeah, there you go. Okay. 辛い立場に立たされているっす。今もなお。So, I find myself in a pretty bad situation. Well, is it herself? 辛い立場に立たされているっす。I think he's talking about Tomoe. So, 今もなお。No, he's talking about himself. So he's talking about being forced to be in a bad spot. Tatasareru here is to be made to stand in a spot. So this is causative. So he's saying, I'm being made to stand in a pretty bad spot here. Like, I'm being put into this situation that is unpleasant. Imamo nao. Like imamo nao is basically saying, especially right now, or like, now more than ever, basically. Kanji cycling, I went from, there's no way I can do this to, I have Stockholm Syndrome too. I genuinely love kanji in the span of a year. Yeah. Kanji is love. Timu-san, hey. Sorry for making word sounds. But you love me anyways, don't you? Rick Reese when I started learning. Kanji is very nice, very fascinating. I've been a lot more into like writing them as well recently, but I still need like a lot of practice. Reading them is pretty okay for me. Like, I'm pretty okay at reading kanji at this point. I can read quite a lot of stuff. Is it the Undertale Genocide run again? Oh no! Murder! Murder! Bloody murder! Imamo? Now, especially? Or, well, imamo means like now also, which would imply that it has happened before. There was like some other time where it was also true. きっかけはあの事件っす。生倉弁護士の殺害事件。Oh, okay, sorry. I kind of lost track of what we were even talking about with Itonoko. So he's not talking about himself being in a bad spot. He's talking about Mitsurugi being in a bad spot. I'm sorry, because we brought up the rumors about Mitsurugi. So he's saying that Mitsurugi is he's forced into a pretty bad position now, as well as like he was before. And this before is like when this other case happened here. きっかけはあの事件っす. So that case became sort of the start of it all. 生倉弁護士の殺害事件. The murder case of lawyer 生倉. でも、三剣検事さんの無実は、立証されたじゃないですか。But the innocence of prosecutor Mitsurugi was established, was proven, wasn't it? This, by the way, is actually grammatically incorrect. 立証立たされたじゃないですか. So this is okay. This is like spoken language, but theoretically you shouldn't add janai to the negative, to the past tense. So when you have like past tense ta, you should not add janai. But people do it all the time. It's like, it's okay. Like in casual language, it's okay to do, but theoretically that's not really good. It's not really good grammar. Janai. Like, tabeta janai. You should actually put a no in here, then it would be better. Grammatically speaking, the no would be better. But most people just do this anyways when they speak casually or in spoken language. So yeah, just wanted to point it out. If anyone does it, is it really wrong? True. So what I mean by that is mostly if you did it in an essay, your teacher would say it's wrong. So it's kind of that kind of thing. It's like maybe using ain't or something like that. I don't know. Which is not really wrong, but you wouldn't do it in certain situations. Just something to be aware of. So, but wasn't Mitsurugi proven to be innocent? Like, wasn't it established that he's innocent? Kenji ni wa mukashi kara iroiro na uwasa ga atta su. There were rumors about Mitsurugi from a long time ago, like ever since like a long time ago. 証拠の捏造や証人との取引とか like making up evidence, like falsifying evidence and making deals with witnesses and stuff like that. 今までは怪我でひそひそささやかれていたっすが、影で sorry。今までは影でひそひそささやかれていたっすが They were being whispered into shadows, like in secret until now, but 殺人事件の容疑者になってからみんなもう遠慮なしっす But ever since he was the suspect in a murder case, no one's holding back anymore. Aw, poor Mitsurugi. Yeah, this is sort of the same thing. So like what people do a lot is you know how you can say you and me, or sometimes like maybe he and me, for example, and he didn't know anything about he or me. So, or he didn't know anything about you or me. That's correct, because you would say he doesn't know about me even if it's just one person. But then people think that you always, because people sort of overcorrect me and him. Me and him, sorry. He doesn't know anything about me and him. But you and, like, he doesn't know anything about you or me, that would be correct, right? But people overcorrect sometimes when they're being told, like, hey, for example, it is wrong to say it was wrong to say me and my friend, or my friend and me went to the cinema is theoretically wrong. It should just be my friend and I went to the cinema. Because if you take out the my friend part, the sentence should still work, and me went to the cinema is wrong, right? So you shouldn't say my friend and me went to the cinema, right? That's theoretically should be my friend and I went to the cinema. and people get told that when they make that mistake, and I think sometimes people overcorrect when they think like, I always have to say my friend and I, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes you have to still use me. It just depends. Like, you just have to. I think that mistake kind of happens quite a bit. Did nothing. Yeah, I didn't do nothing. Like, I think that mistake happens quite a bit when people overcorrect and accidentally use, like, my friend and I, even though they should actually use my friend and me. I don't know how to explain what's the difference between me and I if someone asks me. He doesn't know about me. I think it has to do with, like, case. So if it's in an accusative case, it should be me. If it's in a nominative case, it should be I think. So what that means is if it's the subject, it should be I, and if it's the direct object, it should be me. An indirect object's probably also me, like he talked to me. I think that would be considered an indirect object. So only if it's the subject, it should be I think. Am I right? I think I'm right. そんな証拠品もないのに What? Even though they don't have any... 証拠もないのに Even though they don't have any proof. Ladies and gentlemen, my English class. I hope you enjoy. 実際三剣検事は上層部とのつながりが不自然に強くて in reality, the ties that Prosecutor Mitsurugi has with the higher-ups are unnaturally strong. Like, つながりが不自然に強くて like, 不自然 means unnatural. Like, it's not natural. And then here it's used adverbially because 不自然, if we look up 不自然, we'll see that it's probably classified as a no na adjective or noun. 不自然. Yeah, na adjective noun. So when we use a na adjective with ni, it gets used adverbially. So they're unnaturally strong, right? 不自然に強くて. That's why we have the ni here. It's because it's adverbial. Let's add it to the vocab as well. By the way, because someone was asking about vocab, it's not really considered like super beginner vocab, but if you want like a big list of vocab, we have a vocab list for Ace Attorney, which you can find right here. And, by the way, this is super exciting. I haven't actually even told you about this yet, but Lorenzi, the person who made this dictionary, has been working on a new feature, which is being able to download these words, export, as export decorated with HTML, CSS. What that means is that you'll now, he even wrote a tutorial, by the way, which is really cool. So you now have a tutorial on how to actually make Anki cards out of these decks, which means that if you get the CSS and HTML part of it, you'll actually have much fancier cards than you used to. So it used to be very simple, just like this information here, like reading meaning, basically. Not anymore. Now the cards actually can look something like this, if you give me a second. There you go. Now the cards actually get to look like this. See? So you have stream uptime. Yeah, it's just up. So you have nice furigana. So like furigana by default, right? And you have like, I don't know if you can see this. Right? You have the decorators here. It says like noun in green, right? It's all nice. It has like the dot, and you don't have to do anything, right? You just literally click a few buttons to do all this. Really, really cool. And in the future, I've also asked him, oh yeah, and the pitch accent also. And I've also asked him that if he needs suggestions from you guys of maybe presets for what cards could look like. Like, we might do this where I might put out a call on the Discord, like a call to action. I might ask you guys on the Discord to show pictures of your Anki cards and explain how they work. And then maybe, I'm not guaranteeing, but maybe if he finds time, there could be a whole list of presets of what kind of cards you actually want in your Anki deck. And then you could just import them and you could just export them right from the website. I think that would be really cool. For now, we have this sort of basic layout, but yeah, if you guys have like suggestions, hey, I think this layout would be really cool, or hey, I would like to have cards that go from English to Japanese instead, right, by default, you could probably make that work really easily. So yeah, just, you know, we might do that. Talking about the Discord server, do join the Discord if you want to talk about these kinds of things. There you go. Amazing. I know, right? Pretty good. This is actually really exciting for me. These are sort of features that I really, really like. That's sort of this, like, you know, making it easier for people is what I'm all about. So, the easier the better. If you're using Anki, never ever spend more time making the cards than you are spending reviewing the cards, okay? Use your time efficiently. If you enjoy making Anki cards, I guess, but it would be better if you spent the most time just actually learning the information, okay? Don't spend your days endlessly making Anki cards. Make your life easy, alright? Okay, so yeah, his ties to the higher ups are unnaturally strong. ちょっぴり、怪しまれても仕方ないというか、その if he's being suspected even a little bit, well, it can't be helped, you know? そこまで苦しい立場にいたのか、あいつ。Was he really in such a tight spot? Like, I guess he really was in such a painful spot. Hundreds upon hundreds of cards in the past. Yes. It's so good. The best thing about being able to make cards directly from a dictionary is it's a very natural workflow anyways. Because what will you do, right? When you learn from reading or from immersion, you don't know a word, you go to look it up, and then the natural thing to do is to chug it into an Anki deck and then review it from there. It's just that's what I like about it, is that it's a very, very, like, natural kind of workflow. 今回の件もそうっす。It's just the same in this incident. Cold, you want to ban someone? Your first action? Go, do it. You get to ban this person. Have you ever banned someone? I don't know. Have you ever been a mod on a Twitch channel? You'll figure it out. This is your test run. Yeah. この法廷を引き受けたのは首席検事の座を狙っているから。Nice. Good job. Power mods. Done it before that adrenaline rush. Wow. Such power coursing through my veins. この法廷を引き受けたのは首席検事の座を狙っているから。He only took on this case because he's aiming for the seat of chief prosecutor. In quotes, right? そんな噂もあるぐらいっす。There's even rumors like that. Aw, poor Mitsurugi. No. Mitsurugi needs a hug, as always. Has there ever been a time where Mitsurugi wasn't in need of a hug? Hey, Cell. Cellular people! How are you doing? What did I miss? なんですって? What did you say? でも、自分には分かっているっす。But he knows. Why sound so fucked up when I load the page? I don't know, that's just Twitch. Twitch bad! Yay! All good. I haven't dropped a single frame, so it's just Twitch, to be honest. I have issues with Twitch too. Sometimes I watch streams, sometimes I just stop. It's not the streamer, it's just Twitch bad. Twitch bad. Twitch bad. Twitch bad. Okay. Like, 自分には分かってるっす. But oh, I guess I think he uses Jibun for himself. Twitch bad, but still Twitch partner me. Hey, thanks. All right, let's go. Well, I don't have the viewers, but it's okay. We'll get there. But I know it very well. Like, I know it. ほおずき首席検事の法廷なんて誰もやりたくないっす. Like, I know that no one wants to do the court. No one wants to do the prosecution for Chief Prosecutor Hozuki. 三剣検事はあえて貧乏くじwhat? 貧乏くじを引いたっす. Oh, they drew lots. Okay. 三剣はあえて貧乏くじを引いたっす. みんなのために. Oh, no, they didn't actually draw lots. He's using it figuratively. Oh, stinky. Bimbo kuji is a pretty funny word because bimbo means poor, and kuji is like a lot. Yeah, it doesn't show up. Bimbo. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to actually go for katakana. Oops. Bimbo. I wanted the kanji. Bimbo. No. Kuji. Bimbo kuji. The short end of the stick. Wow, there's a lot of pitch accents for this one, huh? Anything goes. Well, as long as you don't start with as long as you don't, yeah, I guess anything goes as long as you don't, as long as you do it on the second syllable, huh? On the second mora. Yeah, maybe the Twitch browser app works better. Atarikuji, so atarikuji no gyaku. Bimbo kuji o hiku. To get the short end of the stick. This is actually a pretty cool expression also. You could probably use this one. Bimbo kuji o hiku. Oh, I think, there. Ace. Yas. So, it's just that Mitsurugi chose to take the bad end of a bargain for himself, for everyone else's sake, right? I can't believe that that's actually a thing that exists, like having to allow Twitch to use Flash. That is just sad. Flash is literally going out of support, and it's like a fix to a problem. It's unbelievable. What world do we live in? Amazon! Jeff, what are you doing, Jeff? Jeff! Where are you? Save us! Alright, let's show him some stuff, I guess. Flash is so important, so many things. You know what? It's not important to me though. Go away, Flash. You've been there long enough. Alright, it's time for better and more stable players to take over. And like more efficient ones too. Bimbojin, pauper. Like poor person. My Flash games. Listen, called. Okay, time of Flash games is over. Can't you make games in HTML5 as well? Or something like that? Or whatever is supported these days. Okay, I've shown him this, I think, right? Torosuke ID card. Cardos. What? Kyobi? Kyobi? Konnichibi. What? Kyobi? What the hell is Kyobi? Flash is like a zombie at this point. Yeah, just go away, Flash. We don't need you anymore. Kyobi. I think Kyobi means nowadays, huh? Okay, interesting. Kyobi. I think I've heard that before, but that doesn't seem like something I've seen very many times. So yeah. Kyobi nandemo card ni ansho bango ki ga yasumaru hima ga nai su. Okay, it's going to imadoki kana. So desu ne. Kyobi. Interesting. So nandemo card ni ansho bango. So these days everything is a code. Everything is like a code on a card. Ansho bango. Ansho bango means like a pin. So everything's a number on a card. Everything's a pin number on somewhere. Oh, we already have this? Cool. Ki ga yasumaru hima ga nai su. There's no, you don't even have like time to rest anymore. Like everything is you know, got time and time again. Time after time. それは糸の子刑事がポロポロ落とすからですよ。That's because you drop your stuff all over the place. That's because you end up like dropping yours. 暗証番号もポロポロ忘れっす。自分が忘れるっす。自分が怖くなるっす。I also forget my pin numbers all the time. Actually, I kind of scare myself. 誰が見たって自分は自分。それでいいじゃないですか。ポロポロ? Poro poro I think means like sort of carelessly. Like all over the place, like something like that. Poro poro, kawaii ne, poro poro. Oh, in large drops? Poro poro. Okay, maybe something like, you know, you just drop it all over the place. Like just here and there, like just large drops of stuff that he's dropping basically. That kind of thing, like poro poro. Basically just like his possessions just kind of gush out of him, I guess. Omoide poro poro. Yeah, this is onomatopoeic for sure. Poro poro. Poro 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 poro. 誰が見たって自分は自分。No matter who sees me, I'm myself, okay? それでいいじゃないですか。Isn't that enough? You don't know what onomatopoeic means? Oh, onomatopoeic means, here. Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. Says a sickness. No, onomatopoeia is a... Actually, I'm amazed that you've never seen this word. In German, they're called lautmalerisch. Or lautmalerische Wörter. The formation of a word from a sound associated with what is named. So, the usage of onomatopoeia for literary effect. Yeah, so onomatopoeias are very, very common in Japanese. Poro poro, doki doki, waku waku, puru puru, all of these, they're all onomatopoeic. Even someone like zatto. Yeah, like wang wang or gya gya, those are all onomatopoeic words. They're very, 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 very common in Japanese, much, much more than in most Western languages that I know of. That's what an onomatopoeia is. Uro uro. 思い出ボロボロって、ジブリ映画があるよ。へえ、すごい。思い出ボロボロ、ポロポロ。知らなかった。ゲロゲロ。そうね、擬音語。擬態語。擬音語、擬声語。Generally they're called like 擬音語、yeah. シコシコヌルヌルペロペロ。わら。あらま。すごいすごい。開き直った。He seems more like he's... Well, 開き直った means like... In this case, I think he seems like more open again, more happy again? Or he opened up the topic again? I'm not quite sure, actually. 風紀委ですか？警察から風紀委にチョップチェンジでもしましたか？あやふみさん。あら、そうじゃない。突きつけようとしたんだ。風紀委員長。ギャリソン。ガタンガタン、ガタンガタン、ガタンガタン、ガタンガタン。三剣賢治の車に三剣賢治のナイフ。Oh, I think we've already seen this. So, 開き直る。To become defiant, to fight back, to turn up. Ah, to take the offense. Okay, so I guess he became defensive. Thanks, seriously. I should have just looked it up. True. What word is onomatopoeic itself anyway? What does it come from? Generally a sound, but it's more complicated than that. Because Japanese has words for things... Japanese has onomatopoeic expressions for things that don't make a sound. For example, waku waku is... You could call it the sound of excitement, but being excited doesn't really make a sound. So you have different types of onomatopoeias. If you want, there's a good article that you can read. Japanese... Have I saved it anywhere? Not sure if I have, but I can find it. 擬音語の種類で Anyways, so this is a pretty good article if you want to read it. There. Alright, take care, Zeb. Thanks for watching so far. Hope to see you around again. あ、これだね。後で。Should read that. So yeah, Mitsurugi's car, Mitsurugi's knife. どうしてほおずき出席検事殿はそんなことをしたっすかね? Why would Chief Prosecutor Hozuki do something like that? Oh yeah, there's like a sound effect, onomatopoeic dictionary. あ、いや、もちろん。あ、これはもう読んだんですね。もう読んだ。いや、それは犯人はまるで、恨みであるみたいっすね。確かに。Wait, we read this last time, sorry. Okay, how about this? お、それ。Oh, that. 昨日、三剣がもらった。あ、これも読んだんよね。じゃあ、はい、そりゃそう。He got the 残念賞 or whatever it was, the 頑張り賞 or forgot. それはもちろん、教えてあげるす。忘れたし、どうやら。でも、時間、実は見てる時間。黒い噂。そう、黒い噂。That's why we got this dialogue option. 三剣の噂。That's how we got that. Okay. This one. Parking ticket. 車にナイフ、もちろん どうしてほおずき殿したんすね。same dialogue. いやいやいや、same. OK。同じ。これで多分全部終わったんじゃないですかね。これで。ちょっと待って。調べることも残ってるのかな。あれのことなんですけど、about that thing。踊る大砲くんすか？つまり、自信作っす。お前は作ったのかよ。自信作っす。Okay, so, dancing arrest くん。大砲くん means arrest くん。踊る大砲くんすか？ So you mean dancing arrest くん？basically my work of pride。怖っ。糸の子刑事が作ったんですかこれ。You made this, Detective 糸の子？課長殿の、設計図をもとに自分が腕を振るってみたっす。OK。腕を、OK。課長殿。この課長って何？ Like, 課長って section leader, right? Section chief? Yeah. Section chief. 課長殿。It's this. He means this. 設計図をもとに自分が腕を振るってみたっす。上司。そう。He's so talented. Multi-talent. Let me tell you, multi-talent, that guy. I looked at the yeah, that's plan blueprint. 腕を振る。そうね。I think this 腕を振る is actually give it a go? No? Maybe. 腕を振る。違う。腕を振る。I don't know. This. 腕を振る。Yeah, 腕を振る。Yeah, to display one's ability. See? Okay, for a second, it does mean swing arms, but this is figurative. 腕を振る。Yeah, そうですね。This is idiomatic. It means to give it a go. And that's why. 自分が腕を振るってみたっす。So, I try to give it a go. Like, I try to, you know, I try to show my abilities. I try to display my abilities with it. That's why. いや、まあでも、実際にもう腕がね、振るってる。へえ。どこでも置けるように、電池で動くようにしてやるっす。I made it operate on battery so that you could put it anywhere. Wow. スイッチがないから、電池が切れるまで踊り狂うっす。It doesn't have a switch on it, so it'll just, like, dance. It'll dance like crazy until the battery runs out. Wow. 悲しい運命なんですね、大穂くん。What a sad fate for 大穂くん。Yeah. 大穂くんのデータを法定記録にファイルした。すごい。Well, 腕を振る also, so the reason why it's 振る here is because 振る is also what you use for wielding a weapon or a sword sometimes. 武器を振る can also, so it doesn't mean like flailing as much as also wielding or exerting. So that's why, right? Yeah, flourish, prosper, thrive. It's not the same as like 振る, which would be just like to wave. Yeah, to wave. So 振る and 振る are two different words, that's why. Sorry, I was in the mood to do that. Okay. まあ、自分が話せるのはこんなところっすかね。狂える。そう、狂う。踊り狂うまで。So, 狂う means to go crazy. 狂う。Another word that ends in u. Another verb that ends in u. Just like 振る。狂える Well, 狂える is just, also, you have to do a space like this. 狂える But 狂える is just the potential. 狂えるオランド Oh, okay. Orlando Furioso. But anyways, yeah, it would be like this. こうですね。 狂って平気 Yes. Amazing. Hey Tixton, welcome to the server. I don't know if you're in the stream right now, but I just saw that someone joined the Discord server. まあ、自分が話せるのはこんなところっすかね。This is about as much as I get to tell you, I guess. 何分、事件を担当してないっすから。After all, I mean, I'm not in charge of this case. ありがとうございました。Thank you. でも、糸の子刑事が担当していないなんて珍しいですね。But for you to not be in charge of the case, that's kind of rare, huh? 地下駐車場の担当の人、なんて言いましたっけ？ What was that underground? What was the guy in the parking lot called again? The guy who was in charge. ザイモン巡査っすか。Detective Zaimon. Oh snap! It's this case. It is this case. 警察局長、直々の任命っすから勝てないっす。I mean, he was appointed right by the chief of police. It's not like I can interfere. Like I can win against that. Mr. Simon, やっぱりアメリカから？ Mr. Simon, is he from America? いやいや、ザイモンっす。ザイモン。京介. Oh, his name is Zaimon Kyosuke. Okay, so he has a proper kanji name as well. Zaimon Kyosuke. 立派な日本人っす。No, he's a Japanese person. He's as Japanese as they come. そうなんですか。Wait, I see. まあまあ。ここは一つ自分が便宜を図ってあげるっす。便宜を図る I think means to wait. 便宜を図る。便宜を図る。I'm not quite sure. To accommodate. To suit the convenience of. どうでしょう。便宜を図ってあげる。ここは一つ便宜を図ってあげるっす。I will accommodate for you? For what? Accommodate what? Wait. 便宜測る。例文。例文が欲しい。I'm not quite getting it from the dictionary definite. Like, it's not quite clear to me. という言葉。勉強測るのはその人にとって利益になるような特別な計らないを、行うという意味です。そうですね。便宜を図るの。便宜とは、読み方？便宜を図るにネガティブな意味はない。OK。例文？便宜上何もうよく使う。よく使われる言葉だからこそ、きちんと意味を理解し、適切な場面で使えるようにして。はい。便宜を図る。Something like he's gonna accommodate for us, but I don't know in what way. Maybe we'll figure it out as we go on. これを見せれば、現場を調べさせてもらえるっすよ、多分。Okay, there. So, basically he's telling us, I'm gonna do you a favor, right? Something like that, right? Like, I'm gonna help you out here. Is what he probably meant with 便宜を図る here. If you show them this, I'm sure they'll let you investigate the crime scene, like the scene. Probably. 多分。糸の子刑事の、紹介書 I think 紹介書紹介状 okay 紹介状 letter of introduction so we got a letter by 糸の子紹介状糸の子刑事からもらった you got it from 糸の子、detective 糸の子担任検査官にthis is 検査 this is 捜査担任検査官に捜査許可がもらえる担当 means for the person it's the word for like to be in charge of something 担 担当 being in charge of an area, being responsible. 担当者 is the person in charge. So when the responsibility is left with you, then you use like 担当. So basically, 担当検査官 means the detective that is in charge. 担当検査官に捜査許可がもらえる. You'll get the approval by the detective in charge to do investigation there. 糸の子刑事の紹介状を法的ルールに挟んだ。OK。この刑事さんにそんな力があるのか。責任責任 is like 法廷 That's very different, yeah. 責任 is more like responsibility, but 担当 is like being in charge of something. When you're in charge of something, you're often also responsible. So for example, let's use a way where you would only use 責任, right? So you would only say like, say you made a mistake, say you accidentally hurt someone. You could say it's like あなたの責任です. It is your responsibility. Like to apologize or something, right? Like この人に謝るのはあなたの責任だ. Like it would be your responsibility to apologize there in this case. Like you're responsible for that or whatever, or it was your responsibility for this happening. But you wouldn't use 担当 because you weren't appointed to be responsible. The 担当 is when you're left in charge of something. Liable. Yeah, it's kind of like that, right? It's a responsibility, but 担当 focuses more on that it was actually a responsibility that was posed on you. So 担当 is generally more official, like who is actually officially in charge. So yeah, that's kind of how it is. So for clubs in Japan, when you have a club at a school, you'll have a 担当, which will be the teacher that is in charge of actually being responsible for the club, usually. Well, the club is also responsible for themselves, but they'll have a 担当者, like whatever. Have you seen ReZero? In ReZero, Peter Gus is, right, he's Taida 担当. He's in charge of Taida, right? So he's the archbishop in charge of sloth, right? That's the word he uses because he was appointed into that position. Anyways, that's another example. Been too long. Yeah. Does this detective really has these kinds of powers, huh? でっかい泥船に乗った気分でひとっ走り行ってくるっす。So ひとっ走り I think means like I don't know how to translate. ひとっ走り is like spin, yeah, run. 大船に乗ったつもりで。そうね、泥船なんか泥船も泥船もこうなんかこう危ういシチュエーションなんかこうなんていうか泥船こうなんかうまくいけるかどうかはとても不安っていうシチュエーションですよね。Like a boat made out of mud. So でっかい泥船Fictional boat made of mud, of dry mud. Yeah, so a boat to transport mud. Yeah, but like it's a boat made out of mud, so you don't really know if it's gonna float. I don't know what that means. So でっかい泥船に乗った気分で So feeling like we're on a huge mud boat, like we don't know what's gonna happen if this is gonna work or not. ひとっ走り行ってくるっす. So yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna be running, like I'm gonna run for whatever it is that he's trying to achieve. He's trying his best, basically. He's saying like, this situation doesn't look good, but I'll try my best. Alright. まだあるの? いや、同じじゃん、同じ。ちゃんとこうチェックマークもつけてくれや、ゲーム。同じじゃん。なんだ、今はね、ちゃんとやった。OK。カチカチ山という昔語like old thing. I don't even know. Like, it's like, 昔話。これ昔話じゃん。これ、どうしてかわかんないんだけど、その日本語の語として読んでしまった。ごめん。昔話、確か。 すごい。という、カチカチ山という昔話に泥船が出てくる。So apparently a 泥船 mud boat shows up in an old tale called Chika Chika Mountain. Chika 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 Chika. I've never seen that. Like I've never been told that. Maybe that's just a German thing. I don't know. Who knows? I know nothing. Okay, はい。フェア。合防犯対策協会。防犯対策協会。Something like United Anti-Crime Anti-Crime Plan Association or something. 泥船。Nice. Well, there's your first road trip location, huh? So, Mafuyu, is it? Is that Shinto? Mato? Not sure. It looks like Mafuyu, but it's like a name, but yeah, I don't know. Mafuyu, 確かね、Mafuyu じゃん。原作の話だと結構えぐい内容やで、すごい。すごっ。へえ。あと結構えぐい。そうですか。すごいな。真冬、midwinter。真冬の防犯フェア開催中。So the midwinter anti-crime fair open now. 開催中 means like it's currently being held. It's currently happening. 開催 means for some event to happen. 開催中。開催中 in session, right? Underway, open. って書いてあります。That's what it says. 大雑把なスローガンだな。Quite the like 大雑把 means like it's a big deal. Oh man, there's words that are hard to translate here. 大雑把 broad, sketchy. Oh, yeah, no, not big deal. Sorry, 大雑把 means broad, not like. Oh, sorry. I actually wanted to keep showing this. Wow, all I'm doing right now is apologizing. I should stop. Rough, right? Not precise, broad. So that's quite a broad slogan. Yeah, that's true. So that's quite a broad slogan. ルミノール、試薬とか安く売ってないかな？ Luminol? Testing, wait, Luminol. Luminol. Okay, but what is Luminol? I don't know what it does. Luminol test. ルミノール試薬とか安く売ってないかな？ Haha, that's some sort of joke, but I'm not getting it because I don't know what a luminol test is. The hell is a luminol test? Oh, it's that. Luminol exhibits chemiluminescence. Oh, okay. She's explaining it. Oh, she'll explain it. Okay. I know what it is though. Damn, Colt, there's another. Quick, take aim and fire. Take him out. This is nice. I don't have to do it myself anymore. Unbelievable, huh? Crazy. Wait. Oh, there's two. Jesus. Stop. Pew pew. Yes. 悪い狸をウサギがなぶり殺す。なぶり殺す。そう？いや、それはすごいね。Yeah, it's a luminol test for like finding bodily fluids, huh? Okay. I wonder if they sell luminol tests for cheap. Bargain sale じゃないからね。It's not a sale, okay? Alex Ganimo. 家族に一本あると安心だと思うけどな。Sorry, 家庭に一本あるけど。I can't read right now. I'm sorry. Delete that, okay? Go back. 家庭に一本あると安心だと思うけどな。I think that every household should have at least one. That would put me at ease. 殺人事件が起きた時とか、 You know, when a murder happens, if ever a murder happens, stop, Johannes. Be careful. Colt is like building up his ban reflexes now. So, you know, it may be like sokuban. Pew pew. Pew pew. Actually, if the scammers were at least subscribed to me, that would be great. But they're all bots, so yeah. You know, if a murder case happens, I want to become a lawyer. Court proved in the guilty count. Nice. 安心のためなら他のものを買った方がいいと思うよ。If it's for staying, if it's for like feeling at ease, I would recommend buying something else though. You should buy something else. Ah, my foot. Oh, my foot. My foot kinda hurts. Alright, so what have we? あっちが調べる. Alright, what's this? Kenji さんたちが見える。みんな忙しそうだ。Can see some investigators. They all seem pretty busy. Should I just add big follows to the banned words? I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know how to do that. Streaming lawyer. It was never a Dickbutt 1337. Nice. It was never really an issue, so I think it shouldn't be too. If it becomes an issue, then yeah. Block term big follows. I didn't know you could do that. Wow. Good job. I got this then. Alright. See, good thing I made you a mod. You know things about Twitch moderation that I don't even know because I never bothered. Alright. Yeah, they all look busy. あのドアの向こうで、あのドアの向こうで、今まさに on the other side of that door right now 繰り広がれているんですね。事件ドラマが。刑事ドラマが。Okay, yeah. I can't stop humming the Ace Attorney music. Well, yeah. Well, you don't know. Maybe the bot has like 70 instances or something. So, right behind those doors, right now, it is unfolding the detective drama, isn't it? Yeah. Keiji drama, like a detective, like TV show. Hey, for a chip. Salut. How are you doing? The Ace Attorney music is so good. It never gets old. 確かに間違いではないけど妙にモヤモヤするな。She's not 100% wrong, but it is a bit irritating when she says it like that. Like, moya moya suru means like, moya moya. Moya moya. So apparently, feeling gloomy, moya moya byo. Well, I guess not irritating, but maybe just like, moya moya suru. Hazy, uncertain. Yeah, so like, not sure how to feel about it, I guess. Something like that. Look, onomatopoeias are weird. You don't have to worry about them. This is my official stance. You can clip this if you want. This is my official stance on onomatopoeias. Just feel, okay? Don't worry about it. Just feel it, alright? It's not super important most of the time. Myoni moya moya suru na. Like, you just know, like, something's off. Like, he's complaining in some way. It doesn't really matter. Onomatopoeias are hard to understand, and honestly, a dictionary entry is sometimes nice, but often it's like, you still don't get it. You just have to see it a million times. That's my stance, alright? That's how I do onomatopoeia. I just go by feel, alright? Just feel, don't think. Don't think, just feel. Okay, 他には掲示板。Okay, 知恵。Thanks. 掲示板。掲示板。I don't get it. I don't get it. But steel is heavier than feathers? Yeah, but it's a kilogram of steel and it's a kilogram of feathers. I don't get it. 掲示板には Hey gamer. Sorry, game fan. Sorry, wrong person. Hey game fan, how you doing? おなじみ。掲示板にはおなじみのポスターが貼ってある。This onajimi means like, yeah, the well-known. You're familiar with it. You've known it for a long time. So on the post board, on the bulletin board, there are the old familiar posts plastered on there. こんばんは、元気よ。はい、元気ですよ。めちゃくちゃ元気だ。いやー、ほんまでな。 Yeah, I knew for sure. Yeah, I watch it sometimes. Not super often, but yeah, sometimes I watch this Twitch. It's pretty cool. この顔にピンと来たら110番か。If you remember this face, like if you've seen this face, call 110. でもこういうポスターの顔って but the faces on these posters 日本には警察用の掲示板がある。へえ、そうですか。Thought I seen it. It's from 幼なじみ right? なんかピンと来ないですよね。They never seem familiar. Like whenever you look at these faces on these posters, you can never recognize them. Well, that's a good thing usually, because if it's like a murder, like you wouldn't want to recognize a murderer. Murderer! Murder! Bloody murder! I'm telling you. Sorry. 確かに間違いではないけど妙にモヤモヤするな。She's not wrong, but it's kind of off-putting. It's kind of makes you feel weird. Like, don't know how to feel about what she's saying. Alright, we have these guys, we have the car. なるほどさん。警察のマーク、どういう意味か知ってますか？なるほど。Do you know? 幼なじみ Scottish owl in a hat in time. What? なるほど。Do you know what the logo of the police represents? What it means? 知らないよ。何なの？ I don't know. What does it mean? 私ね、これ宇宙ステーションだと思ってたんですよ。昔。You know, I used to think that this was some sort of space station in the past. 小さい頃の話ですけど、ほら、形が似てるでしょ？ I mean, it was when I was little, but look, doesn't the shape look similar? いや、まあ見えないんですけどね。邪魔。その頭が邪魔。見たことないから、宇宙ステーションは。Yes, but, well, I've never really seen one in real life, a space station. Murder! Yeah, okay. でも、それはありえないって気づいたんです。去年かよ。全然昔じゃない。But I noticed last year that is not possible. 小さい頃、去年って小さい頃ってすごいな。だってポリスステーションですからね、警察署は。After all, it is a police station, not a space station. もっと早く気づきたかったね。それも別の形で。I wish you had noticed sooner, and also I wish you had noticed in a different way. Alright. バカみたい。ダメだね。ダメよ。I'm evolving just backwards. おまわりさんが敬礼している。相手は刑事さんだろうか。So there's a 敬礼 means to salute. It's this 敬礼。皆さん敬礼。It's named devolving or degenerating. No. There, salute. So there's a police detective. There's a detective, like a policeman, like a police officer that is saluting. The person he's saluting seems to be a detective. So keire is salute. Keire suru. Salute, bow. Keire. It's usually spelled with K-I-R-E, so that's why. 敬う。そこで、this is 刑事。そこで、俺は言ってあったのさ。カツ丼、冷めるぜってな。And that's when I told him, your カツ丼 is gonna go cold, you know? いや、そうです、おまわり。いい話であります。本館、泣けてきました。That's such a nice story. I'm gonna cry. Like it made me cry. This is the same guy as before, isn't it? 敬礼じゃなくて涙を拭いているみたいですね。Okay. It seems that he's not in fact saluting, he's wiping off his tears. いい言葉に、いいコンビになりそうだ。These guys seem to become these guys look like they'll be a good combination. Wow. なるほどさん。パトカーの色、なんで白黒か知ってますか？It's here, it's like not really a joke, but it's like just a story, I guess. I told him your katsudon is gonna go cold. Yeah. これはね、かわいい。かわいいや、めっちゃかわいい言葉だね、パトカー。パトカー。パトロールカー。パトロールカー。いや、パトカーかわいい。すごいね、日本語。こういうのがすごいと思うね、個人的に。こういうかわいい単語。パトカー。パトロール。パトレイバー。何？パトレイバー？パトレイバー何？聞いたことない。ないや。パトカー。パトカー is like such a cute word. It's like, 見てよ、パトカー。ロボットアニメ。そうですか。すごい。like Ford car。でもパトカーは怖いです。りょうすけさん、普段どういうことしてますか？なんかパトカーが怖いっていうね、考え方になってはならないと思いますけどね。パトカー、ウィーウィー、見つかったんですか？見つかったか？見つけたかよ。俺のこと。バレたかよ。闇の仕事が。酒をやめてね。ババさん。ババさん。酒やめて。パトカー。パトロールカー。Alright, that's enough about calling パトカー cute. It is cute though, that's for sure. なるほど。Do you know why police cars are black and white? 知らないよ。どうして？ Why? I don't know. 未来の警察がパトカーの代わりに、レイバーというロボットに乗って戦うアニメ。そうですか。Doesn't sound cute? Sounds derogatory? No, you're wrong. It sounds cute. You're wrong. It's okay though. It's okay to be wrong. 知らない。どうして？ I don't know why. 私ね、あれ、おむすびをデザインしたんだと思うんですよ。おむすび。おむすび is like an おにぎり kind of thing. 結構あるかな。おむすび。Yeah, I'll leave it up to Colt. Rice Ball. It's not my responsibility anymore now. I have a new mod in chat. They'll just have a life of their own. Rice Ball. So おにぎり、right? おむすび。結構有名なアニメやで。多分ね、見たことあると思う。見たっていうのか、画像とか動画。ね、切り抜きが、見たと思う。なんかこう、したよ。What? But? It's okay, Colt. That's what we call 担当, right? It's the responsibility that was given to you. Anyways, 私、あれ、おむすびをデザインしたと思うんだよ。デザインしたんだと思うんですよ。I think they did that to mimic the design of a rice ball. Of course. What else could it be? おむすび a rice ball? まあ、科学的な根拠はありませんけどね。I don't have any scientific proof, but yeah. ちなみに、どうしてそう思うの？ Why do you think that? 小学生の頃、遠足で見学に来た時、パッとひらめいたんです。そっか。公式サイト Pat Labor Yeah, Pat Labor 多分見たことある。多分ね Pat Labor 結構有名ですね。言った通りおっしゃった通り Sorry for not typing, I don't know what to say. That's okay, Luigi, don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it, alright? You can just watch the stream. No pressure. 小学生の頃遠足で見学に来た時パッとひらめいたんです。I just had this I just had this flash of inspiration when I came to look at them on a school trip. お弁当の時に when eating 弁当 Wow 適当やな今度パンダを見に行く時はサンドイッチにした方がいいよnext time you go look at a panda or something you should probably eat a sandwich instead just vibing we all just vibing here OK これで全部だと思うねこれで全部でしょ全部 OK 確かにねdoes anyone remember Star Wars Episode 1? Like the what was it? The whatever menace approach evil menace Phantom Menace. In Phantom Menace in the opening there's these ships that have these kind of shape where it's like they kind of look like this, right? Like they have these like donut shape and they basically look like this. They have this big sphere in the middle. So it kind of has this sort of shape going on, right? Like this sphere in the middle here anyways and like they look like magnets do you know what I mean? I suck at drawing alright leave me alone the Trade Federation ships I think so right they look like this alright just take my word for it they do look like this they look like magnets anyways this is how they look like they have this sphere in the middle oh man why is drawing so hard okay I'll show you the scale okay I'll show you something. This is a scale of difficulty, okay? Difficulty. The higher up something is, the more difficult it is. Here is like eating, okay? Eating, not very hard. I can do it. Spelling, by the way. Eating, okay? Eating, very easy. Everyone can do it. Pikami has entered the chat. Why? It's definitely what you're talking about. Pot racing is all the way up there, I guess. So eating, okay, very easy. Everyone can eat. Well, most people. Okay. Like here we'll put like I'll put like writing, like having nice handwriting is more difficult, okay? And here, spelling, okay, already pretty hard. Spelling, I can't do it. It's really hard. Learning Japanese. Learning JP. And then here's drawing, okay? Drawing. Officially, the most difficult thing that humans have ever invented is drawing, by the way. Confirmed. Confirmed, alright? Confirmed. There's no off the scale. It's off the scale. Drawing is off the scale. Most difficult thing that humanity has ever invented is drawing. It's so hard. This is the best I can do, no joke. This is the best I can do, alright? Bear with me, guys. So hard. So hard. Everyone can draw too. I don't understand. Why can everyone draw? Can someone explain to me why everyone can draw? It's weird to me. How'd y'all do that? Everyone I know is like, you know, like Ate draws all the time and he's really good at it too. And then like, and Lacelle draws and that's literally his username too. And then Wasif can draw too, and Nana can draw, and everyone can draw. Where'd you all learn that shit? Just not everyone can do it well. No, but everyone can do it better than me. I don't think I know anyone who's better. I don't think I know anyone who's as bad at drawing as me. It gives me insecurities. だね、魔法じゃん。めっちゃ魔法。Ate draws all the time. That's why he's good at. Yeah, but why'd you all like just learn? Like, why'd you all like start drawing? I don't understand. Why is that such a normal thing? Even when I was a kid, I didn't draw. Like, all the kids around me were always like drawing shit, and I'm always like, what am I gonna draw? I drew like two pictures for my parents in my life or something. I don't draw. Why is that? Like, everybody draws, and I just never. It's so weird to me. I didn't draw as a kid. I didn't do it. Everyone did it. I didn't do it. I couldn't. I was like, what am I gonna draw? Just draw naked bodies. No. Hey, I can see an appeal in that though. So yeah. It's very good yet. Yeah, but why did everyone just naturally have the inclination to do it? That's what I don't understand. Technically just pictures, so yeah, I guess. I just don't understand. Everyone seemed to just be like, oh yeah, drawing is so much fun. But to me, it was always like, dude, drawing is just so hard and so painful. I never wanted to do it. Every time someone forced me to draw, I was like, this is the worst. I'm having so many insecurities. Even as a kid, I was like, this sucks. Like, I was looking at my own drawings when I was like 5 and I was like, this is trash. No one needs to see this. You draw kanji, that is your power, yeah. Just draw the circle, then the rest of the owl. Dude, it's weird. Imagine like an anime character so much, but you can't find art of the characters here. Yeah, but even if that, I don't know. Story's getting drawn out. Hahaha. Yeah, I just have serious questions. Harsh inner critic. Dude, everything I draw always has been trash. It's really, really bad. I never enjoyed my own drawings. So I was like, yeah. Drawing, can't draw though. Yeah, maybe it's just like some people, like, you know, maybe some of us just never have the inclination and then we never get good at it. And now we just have too many insecurities to even try, you know? Maybe that's it. Because I don't even want to, like, it's scary to me thinking about learning to draw. No, go away. I clicked that accidentally. Like, the idea of having to learn to draw scares me. Because it's like, Jesus, I have to, like, catch up on literally 2.5 decades of drawing that I didn't do. That's just scary. That's like someone telling you, like, that's like someone saying, like, oh, you have to learn, like, to be a freaking lawyer or something, but like actually, and read all the literature. I'm like, I don't have time for that. That's just too much. Don't think it would take you that long. I think it would take me like a few years of intensive practice. Probably like the same amount. I think it would take me the same amount of time of like learning a new language, I think. It's like picking up a language 10 years after someone else. Yeah, that's what it is. God's fair, people can't do everything well. You're good at everything except drawing. No, I'm bad at everything. I'm actually just mediocre at everything, and then I pretend like I know stuff. Might as well start learning quantum mechanics instead. Dude, I did some quantum mechanics at uni. It's not that bad, okay? Let me just tell you, quantum mechanics, easier than drawing, confirmed. You could probably become decent within a year or so. Maybe, but there's so much effort too. I respect people that draw, by the way. Can I just say, I was pretty angry earlier, but I respect people that draw. Like, it's hard, okay? It's hard. I think quantum mechanics is probably easier, but you know why? Because I already know some math and physics, right? So it's easier. I have foundations. I have foundations for those things. I don't have a foundation for drawing, so that's why it's scary to me. I need to just run to look thinner. No, but honestly, I mean, listen, quantum mechanics is very hard, okay? But I would know how to get into it because I already understand some of the math. And like, you just have to like explain it to me and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to have to try and practice that. It's not as daunting. Whereas, yeah, the drawing stuff is just, I don't have any foundation for it. Anyways, point being though, you say I'm good at everything. I am legit very mediocre at a lot of things. That's my strength, okay? My strength is being sort of decent at very many things. I don't excel at anything at all. Like, I was never the best at anything ever. Like, I never had, like, you know how you sometimes have that one game that you're the best at out of your friend group? Well, I never had that, okay? I always had a friend that was better than me at any game, at anything I ever did. I never was the best. I never had the best grades in any subject. I was always good at a lot of things, but never the best. That's my strength. My strength is to sort of be jack of all trades, master of none. I genuinely am confident to say that I think I can learn to do anything to the point where I can use it for my purposes, for my benefit. But I'm legit not good at anything. Like, yeah, reading some Wednesdays. Yeah, sorry, game grammar. は何でもやか。そういうことで。That's disgusting, Volare. She's 16. Or what? How? So would you say that banya? I don't know. Yaoya. I know like yaoya, right? But that's different. She does something in Sea which probably sucks. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to do that, right? It's just like approaching anything else. Dichotomy into a spectrum. Probably, yeah. Yaoya. そう、それはyaoyaですね。でも、その、Etha, is that manga? Mangya. Mangyo gana. Let's draw something. Is there gonna be a language session after this? Kind of, you know, kind of. So reading is usually on Wednesdays, so that Cold is right. I think, right? Who said it? Oh no, Evie is right. Yeah, Yorozuya. これ Yorozuya じゃん. Okay, マジか. はい. So Evie is right. But, what was I saying? Yeah, so Evie's right. But later today, we're actually going to go through the questions from Who Wants to Be a JLP Tillionaire and look at why the correct answers are correct and the wrong answers are wrong. So we're going to do some grammar practice later. Basically, alright? There you go. Part of the book, Drawing from Right Side of the Brain. It's a great book for beginners and people intimidated by drawing. Ooh, maybe I should look into that. Alright, demo. これはまあ置いといて、これは置いといて、器用貧乏、そうね、同感。Damn it, where are we gonna go? I'm gonna go here. I think I could learn to draw. Like, don't get me wrong, I just think it'd be like very, very, very exhausting and very painful. Like, I would have to start like literally learning to draw lines. Just like, because I can't do lines either. Do you know how you want to do like straight lines? Let's say I want to do a straight line from here to here. Wait, I'm gonna try really hard, okay? Oh, that's actually not bad. Never mind. Okay, I take that back. I can sometimes do lines. But like, vertical ones are really hard. See how it always curves? It's very unstable. Oh, see? I have like no control. I don't know if this is important either. I'm just assuming it is. It seems so basic that I think I should be able to do it, but I can't, so I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, is this important? Drawing people, tell me. Kawa. It's not important at all. Oh, no, there you go. I can draw a straight line. Because it's important for kanji. For kanji, you have to draw straight lines. See? Like, if you do this, it looks like big poo-poo. Okay? Yeah. You can't draw kanji like that. Okay? That's why. You need to have them straight lines, okay? Straight down. Straight, slightly curved. Okay? That's the important part. True. Yes, true. I do it. Straight lines. Hell yeah, straight line gang. It's hard. It's not easy. It ain't easy being green. Am I right? Someone message me? Ah, okay. Ooh. Interesting. Alright. 2 gauges or straight lines. Good one. Yes. Fairly easy is that the bent lines and curved corners that completely fuck me up. I see. OK. 2月22日、某時刻、現時局、地下駐車場。We're in the garage again. It is February 22nd. Sometime. 捜査はまだ続いているみたいだな。Seems like the investigation is still going on. うるさ。犬目。飯にしちゃっからな。じゃあ、お店に戻ろうな。お店に戻るわね。Then I'm gonna go back to my shop. 今日は、この、何でしたっけ？荒野。I keep forgetting this one. It's like, 荒い and 野浦。荒野。そうね、荒野。Wasteland. Teenage Wasteland. Okay. 今日は、this is Zaimon, huh? 今日はこのコーナーI guess. 今日はこの荒野に骨を埋めることになりそうさ。It seems that, today we'll end up burying some bones in this wasteland. Damn. 今夜は夢で会うとしようか。Baby. Yeah, it's definitely Zaimon. Let's meet in our dreams tonight, baby. Zaimon じゃん。あら、またいらしたの？You came again. あ、どうも。Hello. どうしたのかしら、その目。言いませんでしたかしら。What is with those? Why are you looking at me like that? Did I not mention it? 私、捜査官にも彼が いるんですのよ。私、OK、捜査官にも彼がいるんですよの、ですのよ。Wait、ちょっと待って、待って、ケロ姉さんはね、いつもこう謎で喋ってるから。私、捜査官にも彼がいるんですよね。either いる to need or either I have, there is. I have I have him if we're talking about investigators, right? 彼 that person? 守衛室の彼。彼、そう、like the guy in the security room, right? 守衛室の彼は何だったんだよ。What was that, the him in the security room all about? Hey, どうしたバンビーナ What's going on, バンビーナ鍵をなくした鍵っ子鍵をなくした鍵っ子そんな切ない目してるぜ。鍵をなくした鍵っ子ってなんだ鍵っ子聞いたことねえや。もう。Latch K child. I don't know what that is. English. これ英語もわかんない。英語までわかんない。A child who is at home without adult supervision for some part of the day, especially after school until a parent returns from work. へえ、両親ども、働きの子供のこと。そう。はい。そう。Okay, good. 鍵っ子。鍵をなくした鍵っ子。So, what are you, why are you having these eyes like your parents left you all alone at home? Like these, like, sad eyes. Kids that raise themselves. わかりました。在門、何でしたっけ宗介忘れた。ちょっと待って。宗介 ?What's his name? 宗介在門、良介京介じゃん。OK、京介。わかりました。在門京介。もうそれやめてくれないかな。確かその現場の責任者だったよな。I guess he was the person in charge of this place. またお前と喋ることになった。被害者のこと、about the victim。聞かせていただきたいことがあるんですけど、there's something I'd like to ask about。事件の現場は、そう、夢破れた男たちの、墓場です。墓場さ。the crime scene is just that. It's a place where men with broken dreams are buried. 俺はそれを見守る夢の番人。砂漠の裁きを夢見て眠るのさ。このエピソードの人全部こう変な喋り方をしてもう余計に訳しづらいように喋ってる。俺はそれを見守る夢の番人。So I'm the gatekeeper of the dreams. I'm the gatekeeper of the dreams. And I look over them. 砂漠の裁きを夢見て眠るのさ。I sleep seeing dreams of the judgment of the desert. 砂漠の裁き is kind of a pun. It's the judgment of the desert. 寝ちゃった。He fell asleep. とにかくこのならず者の注意を引くものを見せてみようか。やはろう、Hey clown。にゃはろう。香ばしいやつだな、確か。香ばしいやつ。とにかく、このならず者の注意を引くものを見せてみようか。We should show him something that will get his attention. This weirdo's attention. 見せてみるか、OK。これか。はい。これ読んでもらえますか？ Could you read this, please? なんだいこいつは。ファンレターは、タンツボに頼む。 Tantsubo, I think, is like short or whatever. Tantsubo. Tantsubo. Spit. What? Spittoon. Spittoon. Caspitter. ああ。煙の皆さんには、皆さん何をしているの Smoky here. Is it? 煙の Do you live in like the place where it's like burning? That's bad. タンツボ Spit bucket. なんだいこいつはファンレターはタンツボに頼む Please, is that spittoon? What is a spittoon, damn it? What is these words? I live above them. Oh, okay. Smoky. But yeah, it's spread. Damn, that sucks. Stay safe, alright? Stay safe, everyone. I have to look up all these English words. This is not okay. これじゃあ、まるで a metal or earth pot typically having a funnel-shaped top used for spitting into. いや、まあ、そうですね。Okay, spit bucket. I'm gonna call it a spit bucket. Spit bucket. Spit bucket. A spit bucket. Kapooka kapaka kapoo. Yeah, そうだな. Alright. If you have you got any fan email, please throw it into the spit bucket. 糸の子刑事の、紹介状です。捜査させてもらえませんか? It's an introduction letter by Itonoko, by Detective Itonoko. Would you not let us do investigation here? Spit bucket used to be at platforms in Showa area. Oh, nice. Gotta go to sleep now. Good night, Cold. Thanks for moderating. Good job. Proud of you. Alright, that's true. A Spittoon. Spittoon! That's the Nintendo game, isn't it? Haha, kidding. Kidding. I'm kidding. Just a joke. It's just a joke, bro. It is just a joke. Just a prank. Itonoko. 愉快なブルドッグか。Itonoko. Oh, that old bulldog. パーティーでも、始めるつもりかいこの人ね、めんどくさ。いやー、この人はね、一番めんどくさい人。バースデーパーティーでも、何この、始めるって。始めるでしょなんかこう、始める。そう。始める。We're all good, I think. Most of us, at least. I'm doing really well, you know. Had a pretty good weekend. Stayed up all night last night, watching Hololive EN debuts for no apparent reason, but that was interesting, I guess. Listen, one cool thing about this stuff is it's very good for watch parties. So I was just watching them with my friends. 始めるよく使う言い回し. More emphatic than 始める. Yeah, I thought so. So like just to do it, like start it all the way. Kuro-chan! Thanks for the raid cry. Hey everyone. How was what's the Undermine, right? How was Undermine? Did you finish that game already? I've been playing a lot of Undermine. Hey Beilong, how's it going? So, they want to throw me a birthday party or something. 見ろよ。紹介状のところが招待状になってるぜ。Look! Working on them 実績。そうっすか。で、残り何個 How many you got left? 見ろよ。どんだよ。招待状のところが招待状になってるぜ。紹介状 is like a specific letter, like an invitation, not an invitation, but like an introduction letter, some like official letter that you need. Whereas a 招待状 is an invitation when you want to invite someone to some thing. 招待状。タイは12。でも、チャレンジが難しすぎる。へー。what's the いつねえ。いつできる予定、いつ達成できる、いつまで、なんていうかいつこうゲットできそう。How long do you think it'll take you? Is this going to be like the stream for the? Is it going to be like Undermine 実績 hunting until the end of the year, or is that something like you're like I'm almost there? 招待状 招待状 invitation. Hey Sylvie. Koncha. Konchasu. Yeah, so look, the invitation letter part became, or the introduction letter became an invitation letter. 今月中 nice. 書き間違いだと思います。I think that's just a mistake. I think you just wrote the wrong thing on there. Sylvie, it's 招, not so. That's why. If you type it like this, 招待状, you'll actually get it. See? 招. You have to use either SH, or you can also, I think, but the one from Bleach, Yamamoto? 総隊長? That would be like this. The reason that's not working would be, that should be, 総隊長. You can't use macrons. You can't use macrons. But this, oh, it's not there. Okay. Then you just have to combine so for general, or like all, or like, you know, all encompassing, which is this one. So, right? If I can find it. Oh, why is it so low? So. This one, right? So it's this one as a prefix, whole, general, overall, and yeah, Captain Commander, right? Yeah. So Taicho. So it's just Taicho, which is commander, but So just meaning he's the all like he's the overall commander. He's like the main, like the chief commander basically. And then the other word is just Taicho. Not this one, by the way. This one, Taicho, commander, commanding officer. Okay, if that makes sense. I got Kyabocha keiki. Wow, sugoi. Wow, sugoi ya. That's nice. Kyabocha. Kambocha. Alright. なんで糸の子刑事の文の恥を僕が書くんだよ. Okay, so many soul words. Yeah. Why do I... So, 恥を書く. I think means to bring, like, to have to deal with some shame. Like, 恥を書く. 恥を書く. 普通、紹介状は、医者が、他の医者、医者、医療季節に、医療、あれでしたっけ、機関、医療機関に、注射を紹介する、書類を指すことが多い。そう。Yeah, that's actually good. That's good. So, Ayafumi is saying that often this term, 紹介状 here. 紹介状 because the explanation in the 患者ごめん患者感じまった患者 yeah it's not true I'm thinking of something else but it's like isn't it wazurau or something I forgot so 紹介状 is letter of introduction but a good example that Ayafumi just gave us is this is something that you might get from a doctor when you're referred to a different medical institution or a different medical person or professional. So the doctor will have to write you this official letter that details what's going on and that like he represents an authority on making those statements so that you then can go to someone else and have whatever procedure / whatever done, right? So that makes sense, right? So this is a similar thing that Itonoko wrote us this letter to be an official thing that we can show it to Zaimon and then work things out, right? But so なんで so we had 恥をかく which is to be embarrassed, to lose face. Yeah. なんでItonoko刑事の文の恥を僕が書くんだよ? Why do I have to why do I have to lose face even though this is something that Itonoko messed up? Because Itonoko messed up, he wrote 招待状 instead, which means invitation letter. いいだろうさ。他ならぬ刑事殿の、地範状だ。地範状。いやー、何この変な言葉ばっか。地範状。地番状血番状何いや見たことねえや。裁判の番で These are all like words that I've never seen in my life and will never even need or use. It's not a real word, right? He made it up. 欠板 seal of blood. Okay, 欠板ごめん I'm sorry. This is a thing even natives do, right? What? Not knowing words? I don't know. 欠板 Okay. 欠板欠板状 So a a letter that's sealed with his blood. So yeah, いいだろう, sure. Like, well, it's all right. It's all right. After all, another detective sealed this letter with his blood. Something like that. It's just... 巡査風情の俺としちゃ聞かなくちゃならないだろうね。A mere warlock cowboy, yeah. ルーターが落ちた。ダメだね。おかえり。So, a mere, the junsa means like a police officer. A mere police officer like me ought not question such authorities. ありがとう、ザイモンさん。Thank you, ザイモン。そういえば、right. ザイモンさんは巡査だ。刑事じゃない。Right, he's just a police officer, isn't he? He's not a detective. Officer Jenny. あれ変だな。That's weird. 事件現場の責任者は刑事以上のはずなのに。Even though the person in charge of the crime scene should be someone even higher ranking than a detective. さて、それでは皆様。Well then, y'all. 手がかりがうなっている我らが金庫へようこそ。うなる means, right, like to howl. うなる. Yeah, howl. Roaring, howling. So, welcome to the gold mine where the clues are howling to our gold mine. 俺たちの合言葉は、何でしたっけこれ、開拓精神 or something? I don't know. Hey, I got it right. Wow. たまにはね、すごいな、僕は。開拓精神 Frontier Spirit。当てたんですけどね、ちゃんとこう読み方はね、知らなくてでも、一応当ててみようかなって思って、ちゃんとね、正しい読みを。フロンティアスピリットそうね。So yeah. 俺たちの合言葉は開拓精神。せいぜい楽しむとしようか。Make sure to enjoy our words of wisdom, frontier spirit to the fullest. 開拓精神と frontier spirit, he says. さあ、なるほどさん。一応やりましょう。やりますよ。Alright, なるほど。Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go, eh? こいつはもういらないな。I guess I don't need this one anymore. 糸の子刑事の紹介状を丸めて捨てた。you throw the whole thing away. You threw away Itonoko's letter of referral. OK。はい。皆さん、ちょっと少々お待ちくださいね。ちょっとトイレ行ってきますので。じゃあ、記事を打ちに行く。かわいそうな記事たち。もう。いやでも、はい、とりあえず。I'll be right back. I need to go to the toilet. Bye bye guys, be right back. Don't miss me too much. Hey, I'm back. 記事打ってくる。はい。打ってきました。最近ね、最近、暑すぎて、もう、めんどくさい。どうしてもうどうして夏が終わったと、ね、思ったのに、こう安心したのに、今まだこう、余計に暑くなってめんどくさい。そういうのいらないんだからね。はい。こう、最近ね、もうまたこう、29度まで。今もね、26度。何どうしていらないじゃん。いや、でもまあ夜はとりあえず、涼しい。そう、13度とか。ね、こう夜は13度。でも、その、日頃に、こう、29度、28度。なんでなんでどうしてやだよ。まあ、そういうことですからね。It's annoying. Why is it hot? 26度は、日本では涼しい部類だよ。まあ、そうね。でも分かってますけどね。いやでも、そういうの個人的に慣れてないので。もう夏終わってるって思ったのに。だってね、こう、先週とか、そうまあ、こないだの、まあ、こないだの時はいつもこう、よっぽどこう涼しくて、こう、22度、25度とか、いい天気で、今まだ暑くなってもうちょっと、ダメかなって思ってます。はい、とりあえず、はい、いやー、isn't an orange sky, is it? It's snowed in Arizona. No, we have blue skies. Our skies are still blue. So far, so blue. ザイモンのこと、I'm gonna ask about ザイモン。こんなこと聞いてあれですけど、I feel a little bit weird having to ask you something like this, but ザイモンさん、巡査なんですよね。刑事ではなくて、ザイモン、you're a police officer, not a detective, right? おや、ここがテキサスならあんた銃殺されているところさ。お前、これやばくね。テキサス I think means to make him my Texas to make an enemy out of him. Texas. Never mind. Texas. Oops. I was like, 敵を刺す。何これ。テキサスならあんた銃殺されているところさ。わ。I'm sorry, American viewers. Oh, boy. If this was Texas, you've been shot to death by now. これでも2年前までは捜査官、立派な刑事だったさ。Despite of everything, until 2 years ago, I was a investigator, a splendid detective, you know. そうなんですか？ Is that right? 先に言えよ。Say that before. 敵刺す。刺すな。刺さないでくれ。でも、巡査は捜査の指揮を取ることではできないじゃん。取ることはできないじゃん。but, so, 指揮を取る。Okay, 指揮を取る here means to take command over. To take the command over something. So basically, but police officers can't really take the command over the investigation, right? その通りだよ、Bambina. Well, that's quite right, little lady. じゃあなぜ巡査のあなたが指揮を So then why are you in charge as a police detective? Or a police officer, I should say. So 巡査 just means sort of おまわりさん kind of. Seems to be a Neo-Japan based band. That's amazing. What kind of music do they do? なーに 人手が足りない、人手が、人手が足りてないだけさ。俺はただの見張り番だよ。What? We're just short on people. I'm just here on the lookout, you see. あれおかしいな。That's weird. 糸の子刑事さんは手が空いてるようでしたけど。いや、まあ、この人なら暇っていいよ、暇言っていいよ。あかねちゃん、こう、暇でいい。Italian words. I know there's Spanish words here. I mean, this guy is also Japanese, so. 警察階級を英語表。ああ、いいね。How advanced is the Japanese of Ace Attorney? It's okay. So, as far as, if we're in the territory of... Okay, I'll draw you a scale. It may be easier. Let's do a difficulty scale, alright? So this is the difficulty scale. We've done this before today. So let's talk about visual novels, okay? VNs, visual novels. So like, I would count Ace Attorney, something like Steins Gate or whatever. You know what visual novels are. Hopefully if you don't, then I can explain some more. On the scale of visual novels, I would say Ace is pretty low. It's sort of intermediate low, kind of. And then up here you have some other stuff. I think Fate is like notoriously difficult. I have not tried the visual novels for Fate, but I think Fate is like notoriously difficult. I've played Steins Gate, which I would probably rate somewhere here. SG. Steins Gate is sort of harder than Ace for sure. So yeah. Now, if we draw the scale in different means, I would say that if you had the difficulty scale of like average manga, let's do like, you know, like maybe like shonen manga, okay? Then it would look more like this. You have something like, I would say maybe something like, actually One Piece can be pretty tricky, but like you had something like if you read like a Slice of Life, okay? So Slice of Life would be like here, and then I would put Ace quite a bit higher. I'd probably put it here, and then here I put like some seinen manga. Does that give you an idea? I don't know. I hope that gives you an idea. That's sort of how I would rank it, okay? Kinda. It's not easy, but it's not super hard. So your Japanese does need to be at least sort of N3, N2 level. Like, I would say the text in this game is sort of about the difficulty of the text in the N2 exam, maybe? Something like Hanahira at the bottom of the scale. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's just hard part. For kids, young people that deal with crime dramas. Yeah, so that's the kind of mix you get, right? Like you have, it's a game that is kind of generally made for younger people, but also deals with legal terminology and criminal terminology a bit. So it's you take the good with the bad, the easy with the hard. And you have a lot of what I would say is character speech. So characters talking in weird, unnatural ways because it emphasizes their character. That is a thing in general with manga and games though, so yeah. Some characters with big words. Yeah, for sure. So, 糸の子刑事さんは手が空いてるようでしたけど、it seemed to me that Bambina. It seemed to me that Detective Itonoko seemed kind of free, or I mean available. Good to study intermediate Japanese practice, I guess. Yeah, just, you know, if you want, like, stick around and check it out for a bit and see if this is something that you would maybe benefit from reading. It's probably the easiest way to evaluate. I think it's pretty good intermediate practice, though, yeah. That and just, like, reading, like, books and stuff is good. かわいそうなブルドッグだよ。振るべき尻尾が見つからない。振るべき尻尾が。What a sad bulldog he is. Can't find the tail he's supposed to wag. What do you call that when the tail goes like this of a dog? Waggle? Wag? What was that called again in English? Wiggle. No. What is it called? You'll tell me. Someone in chat will tell me. Wag, wiggle, wag. Wagging tail. Alright. Hey, Kinnen-san, follow ありがとうございます. Welcome. Waggle is right. Okay, so wag, waggle, anything like that. Good. That's right, wiggle. And was converted. Nice. We'll go with like, yeah, we'll go like wag his tail. Alright, so he can't find the tail to wag. Mitsurugi と一緒にいるせいかもしれないね. It's maybe because he's together with that Mitsurugi fella. Waggle isn't the thing though. Okay, wag, right? Wag or wiggle? Wag. Wagging tail. Wiggle, wiggle. Hippity hoppity. Your Yubi is my property. Mitsurugi ですか? Mitsurugi, you mean? あのブルドッグは外された警察局長の決定さ. That bulldog has been left out. Choice of the chief, 警察局長, so like choice of the chief of police, or decision by the chief of police. By the way, hey Saber, I feel like you just showed up. So hello. Here's my greeting for all the people that just joined.
Hello.
Hello. ちなみに本人は外されたことに気づいてないみたいだけどね。Soちなみに means like by the way, sort of when you add something. So it's like by the way, incidentally. ちなみに by the way, in this connection, incidentally, in passing. Hi, so our first 3 Japanese lessons on YouTube and started for a Twitch channel. Left this content. Thank you. Thank you. Makes me happy. So, by the way, he himself has not noticed that yet. 捜査から外されている? So yeah, he hasn't noticed that he's being left out, that he's being excluded from. ちなみに, yeah. ちなむ. ちなむ, by the way, means to be like caused or something. ちなむ. To be connected, to be associated with, to be connected with, right? So it kind of makes sense. ちなむ. ちなみに. In association. I would say like the difference between ちなみに and ところで would be that ちなみに may be more connected than ところで. ところで means like on the other hand, or literally like by the way, but sort of like more maybe going to something else, whereas ちなみに means more like you're really just adding to what you just said, but they are pretty similar though, so they're not super different, but yeah. 捜査から外されている糸の子刑事が? Oh, Itonoko is being like excluded, not Mitsurugi, sorry. Oops. Speaking of which, Detective Itonoko is being excluded from the investigation? Alright. What about this? Zaimon-san, 被害者のことを聞かせてもらえますか? Could you tell me something about the victim, Zaimon? いいやつはみんな死んでいく。これでいいかい? Cowboy. The good ones all gonna die one day. Is that alright with you, cowboy? Is that enough for you, cowboy? いや、もう少し詳しくお願いします。No, please. I would like a little bit more detail there. 正しきみちおさん、刑事さんだったんですよね。正しきみちお was a detective, wasn't he? Yare. 世話の焼ける子馬ちゃんだね。This is 子馬, right? 子馬族。it's 子馬, right? Yeah, 子馬。そう。生きたものはみんな悪いやつかしら。では俺らは。全部悪人だ。Yes. Whistle. 世話の焼ける子馬ちゃんだね。So, you are sure some troublesome fellows, aren't you? So, 世話の焼ける means for someone to cause you trouble, basically. 世話を焼ける or 世話を焼く to bother, right? To meddle, to poke one's nose. 子猫ちゃん basically like you sure are some meddlesome little horses. He likes to call everyone horses and stuff. 正しきが刺されたのはここさ。5時15分頃のことだよ。The place where Tadashiki was stabbed was here. Round 5:15, you see. You've played piano? Oh, we'll do that. But I want to finish the talk to this guy first. さらうマドンナの微笑みが俺にそう物語っていたさ。さすらう何したっけ？イェイさすらう To wander, oh, to roam. あ、さすらう。そっか。OK。さすらう。さすらうマドンナの微笑みが俺にそう物語っていたさ。So, the smile of a wandering Madonna has told me so. Wow. お経さんの証言か。The testimony of お経は胸を一つきやっつけ仕事にしちゃ上出来の部類だろうな。上出来これでしょ上出来 Good work, I think. I think it's this. 胸を一つき with one slash to the stomach, right? So, with one stab or one thrust to the stomach. やっつけ仕事にしちゃ上出来の種類だろうな、部類だろうね。Okay, so as far as killings go, that was a job well done. Or it's in the category of well done ones, basically. こいつが解剖記録だよ。That's the autopsy report. あらあら、いいね。正しき道代の解剖記録。これ、そうね、失血死、death from bleeding out。ナイフによる傷は1箇所。死亡推定遅刻は4時から1時半。OK。あ、上出来で、不適、right? 不適か。わー、不適。なんか不適もありますね。不適。そうね、不適もあります。OK。不適 is something different though. 別の言葉。OK、わかりました。ありがとう。不適。So,不適。badly done. And 上出来。well done. Job well done or job badly done. Thank you. Alright, so death of blood loss. One wound caused by a knife. Estimated the time of death between 4 and 1:30. Okay. You got the record. Cool. Autopsy record. 不適な笑い。そう。Smug. Or like, yeah, what was it again? Yeah, daring, fearless, bold, tough. Yeah. お姉ちゃんと被害者はどういう関係だったんですか? What kind of relation did my big sister and the victim have? それが妙といえば妙なのさ。バンビーナ。Well, if I had to say, it was quite weird. Like, 妙といえば妙なのさ。Like, you know, I would say it was quite strange. It's basically how you translate this. ほおずき首席検事と正しき刑事にはほとんど接点がないんだよ。So there were barely any points of contact between Chief Prosecutor Hozuki and Detective Tadashiki. Setten is a good word. It means like point of contact. Setten. なんか接する点でね。Setten. Oh, also tangent point, but yeah, contact point. Point of agreement, common ground, interaction. So settenがない means like just no interaction. There's no points of commonality or whatever. 接点がない? No, nothing in common, no contact? 何年か前に一度一緒に仕事をしたことがあるが They worked together on something like many years ago, just once. つまり、動機がない。そういうことか。So there was no motive. That's what you mean. 正しきは取り立てて優秀な捜査官でもなかったんだ。Tadashiki wasn't exactly what you would call a model investigator either. So toritate. Oh, actually, does that mean right from the start? I think toritatete means like right from the start, right? So toritatete. Fresh. Yeah. Fresh. Toritateru. To toritateru. Yeah, fresh, right? Toritatete. So, could you explain the use of a binkan that finishes sensitive alert? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make it clear to me. Binkan means like, literally imagine like imagine like a sense of touch being sensitive. So you only like touch it a little bit and it already reacts. It has like a big reaction. It's that kind of binkan. You can also have this for like emotional reactions. So for example, you can be binkan to a specific topic. So for example, そういう話題には敏感ですね。そういう話題はすごく敏感で something like that, right? It's like imagine a delicate action causing a big reaction, sort of being what we would call like 敏感 susceptible. Doesn't make it clear to me. If that makes sense. So you can also you can literally use it for your senses as well. So you can say like I guess shokkaku. Yeah, shokkaku is your sense of touch, right? You can say 触覚が敏感です. My sense of touch is very sensitive. Right? Alright. Alright. 先の取り立て. So there's a nuance from 鋭い. I guess 鋭い is more like describing a sensation. 鋭い can be used to describe a sensation itself. Like a sensation itself could be 鋭い. So like sharp. Like sharp pain or an object can also be 鋭い. But 鋭い also means... Well, 鋭い also means like sharp or sensitive, but more like usually used for intellectual things, like 鋭いな, like you pick up easily on clues or little hints, or you have a good sense of picking up on like subtle things. So yeah, like intuition. Yeah, sharp intuition. Yeah, that's sort of it, yeah. Alright, 正しきは取り立て優秀な捜査官でもなかったんだ. So it's not like 正しきit's not like it ain't like Tadashiki was a perfect investigator right from the start either. 首席検事と仕事できるチャンスがなかった。そう言えるようだな。Didn't have any chances to work together with the chief prosecutor. I guess you could say that. でも、お姉ちゃんは So yeah, so basically Tadashiki and the chief prosecutor Hozuki only ever worked together once. Because he wasn't that amazing of a prosecutor, of an investigator, so they never really had that many points of interaction or chances for him to work with her. でも、お姉ちゃんは事件当日、被害者を呼び出したんですよね。But my big sis, on the day of the incident, she called the victim here, didn't she? この駐車場に to this parking lot. ああ、そうようだな。そのようだな。そのようだ。人間相手の闘魚。戦う牛。戦う牛。何？読み方。闘魚。Fighting bull。いらないな、こんな語彙。いらない。でも、ついね、追加しまう。よろしくみんな。はい、闘魚とかそういう言葉ね、勉強しましょうね。いや、きっと役に立つと思うね。/s sarcasm. Yeah, anyways, fighting bull. Alright. I know what it means, it makes sense, but it's such a specific, like, word. 人間相手の闘魚をするためにね。To do some bullfighting, but between humans. Ooh, what is the app that I use to look up words? Why, let me tell you. The dictionary that you see on screen is in fact not a separate app at all. It is simply a website that I captured to OBS via a window capture, and then, with some movie magic, removed the background from using a simple color key. The fancy background image with the border is just that, an image, also created in Photoshop. You too can use this dictionary if you just type !jisho in chat and you'll get a handy link. Thanks, Eve. Good job. One person I can rely on, it's myself. Just kidding, I can rely on all of you too, thank you. But yes, it is simply a browser thing. It's Lorenzi's dictionary. I like it a lot, I recommend. Good dictionary. Saving words, sharing word lists with your friends, all that good stuff. Jisho. Oh, we have a clip of it. Amazing. Alright, これで全部か。はい。そのさっきね、誰だったっけ？コルトじゃなくて、ちょっとSylvie, right. Sylvie. I remember, yeah. Good job. You remembered the right number right from the start. So, right, Sylvie requested some piano. So that's what we're gonna do now. ちょっとね、ピアノを弾きます。弾かせていただきます。はい。Oh, you know what? I have exciting news. Exciting news. Good news, everyone. I have exciting news. We might soon, and with soon I mean maybe next week, maybe next weekend, actually have 2 angles. Can you believe it? 2 angles for a stream like this. Crazy, I know. Production value through the roof. We might actually have 2 angles. One with like this camera angle, but with a new camera. And then I'm also going to probably put the old camera somewhere here for piano cam. And we're going to have separate piano cam. Isn't that going to be great? Now I just have to actually practice more piano for it to be work. But you know what? It's a start, okay? It's a start. We got this. We got the logistics figured out. Now I just need to practice more piano. It'll be good. It'll be good, okay? Don't worry about it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. All right. That was my sound check. All right. Okay. What are we gonna play? Play. Oh, let's play Portal. Oh, I like Portal. I just recently saw a friend of mine play Portal as well. So let's play Portal. That's it, and then that's the position. Okay. All right. Oops, that's almost too far. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Whew, that was that, I guess. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's Portal 2 ending theme. God, I love this song so much. That's crazy. It is pretty crazy, right? Now go make some new disasters. No, I'm right-handed. Why did I play my left hand better than my right? No, but yeah. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so listen, all right, just to downplay, not to downplay, to not stifle expectations. What do you say? Make expectations more realistic, I should say. All right. I'm the type of player that, not piano player, I mean, okay, not like, anyways, I'm the type of player that has learned some songs and I practice them quite a lot and I can do them. I cannot improvise, okay? Like if you're like, oh Eve, can you play this song for me? I really like, no, okay? No. Not because I don't like you or because your song isn't beautiful, but I can't, okay? Just don't expect me to do anything. I'm gonna practice, alright? I'll try my best, or I'm really trying to get better at music stuff this year. Also, among everything else I'm trying to do. There's only so much time. I want to, alright? It's not because you have Salt Master, friend of mine streaming. He's really good at piano, much better than me, okay? So much more experience. He'll play any song for you. So yeah, if he's ever live, we might like also rate him every now and again. For me, maybe in a few years we'll be able to do that as well. I just need to motivate myself more to practice. So yeah, but I appreciate that you appreciate the stuff that I can actually play. So thank you. バブさんギターも聴かせてください。ああ、洋介さんでギター弾けますか？すごい。はい。よっしゃ、もう少し続けましょうね。続きましょう。はい。I'll stop feeling so bad. Redacted. パチパチパチパチパチパチパチ。OK。はいはいはい。突きつけることなんてあるのかな？ let's just do everything, honestly. I mean, what do we got to lose? Alright. 3つ数える cowboy. Alright, cowboy who can count to 3. What? え？テキサスで人に武器を突きつけるって、oh, okay, 3数える okay, I'll count to 3 is what he said. I will count to 3. テキサスで人に武器を突きつけるってことは pointing a weapon at someone in Texas means oh, your plan, okay. 決闘だ。いや、ちょっと待ってください。いや、武器もないね。それは決闘の合図なのさ。That is the start for a duel to begin. そのテキサスのルールを持ち出すのをやめましょうよ。Could we stop using like Texas rules for these things? あ、多分そう興味ないことはただただこういう答えになるんですね。はい、わかりました。Go go 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 5時12分か。5 p.m. 5:12 p.m. は。ケンジ殿の真っ赤なジャジャ馬がトロッとで入場してきたわけさ。So the jajauma means like a badly behaving horse. Jajauma. Go 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 goji. Go go. So ne go go goji. Go 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 go. Yeah. Unmanageable person. A restive horse. So yeah. That's when the prosecutor's that was when the prosecutor's stubborn red horse sort of came to the scene here, isn't it? Torotto. So that's like torotto, I think means like slowly. Torotto. Torotto. There. Yeah. Stickingly. Like torotto is sort of like, well, I imagine actually, torotto actually imagine like imagine like the rubber, the wires, the wheels, like the wheels, right? Imagine them like melting, sort of like, I don't know. Torotto? Like thick, like syrupy? あ、トロットに、このトロットは trot. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm dumb. So Raidan is completely right. In this case, he's of course referring to the horse walking. Yeah, a trot of a horse is like a version of jogging. Of course, you are right. Yes, that's true. I forgot that he speaks completely in cowboy references. True. So he was trotting in here. His red horse was trotting into the garage. Alright, that's of course, yeah, correct. It's not torotto. Man, that's very confusing, isn't it? 俺のマドンナの証言によると、犯行はその3分後だった。If what my Madonna has confessed to me is correct, then the crime happened 3 minutes after that. どうやら、首席検事殿は待っていたようだな。It would appear that the chief prosecutor was laying waiting. 赤い馬に乗った王子様がお帰りになるのな。For the prince on the red horse to come home. つまり犯人は最初から三剣の車を犯行に使うつもりだった。So the culprit must have thought to use Mitsurugi's car for the crime right from the start. Alright. フェラーリ come un Ferrari. Ai ai ai. Magnifico. はい、OK、ちょっと。ブリコのおもちゃか。お似合いだな、お坊ちゃまには。ブリコ。ちょっとブリコ。Sandfish eggs. Sailfin sandfish eggs. ブリコのおもちゃ。これブリキじゃん。ごめん。ブリキ。Tin plate. Oh, look! Evie, look! It's a Dutch word. Are you still here? I don't know. Kroya still here? I don't know. Anyways, Dutch people. Where are my Dutch people at? Look, Dutch. Blick, apparently. Tin plate. Buriki. Buriki no omocha ga oniai da na, obochama ni. So a tin plate toy. Why, that fits the little prince quite well, doesn't it? That fits the little lord quite well. Hochiki sword.すごい。ブリキ。形成文字だね。このね、ブの読みをついで。でも載ってないね、形成文字だって。いやまあ、この漢字は多分あまり使われてないと思うけどな。はい。10。Alright。そんなもので何が守れる？おもちゃの、騎兵隊の弾ぐらいさ。弾。The balls? もう、ねえ、このエピソードのキャラが疲れる。読んだら疲れるやつばっかじゃん。why are you gonna protect with something like that? おもちゃの騎兵隊の弾くらいさ。or like, what can that protect you from, I think? Maybe like the bullets of a toy, the bullets of a toy knight army or something. ザイモンさん、さっきから三剣検事の悪口ばっかり。ザイモン、all you've been doing is bad-mouthing 三剣。まあ、三剣のことが嫌いなのはよくわかったよ。I mean, I understand now that you apparently hate 三剣。確か俺が刑事だって頃、こいつをもらったことがあったな。もらったことがあったな。定時だったこと、こいつをもらったことが、こいつこの賞って、わかった。It is true that when I was a detective, I got this prize once myself. もしかして、刑事の K ですか？ It's the K for 刑事 ?For like detective? 使い回してるぞ。They're using the same one! 使い回してるぞ。Nice. So apparently they're using the same price for the Kenji and the Keiji just because they both start with K. これはリサイクリング。ブリキ、当て字。そうですか。はい。すごいね。検事局と警察局は意外にケチッと。The the prosecution office and the police office are surprisingly stingy. And the to means like that she's writing it down. Origuchi. 全くね. To shave with a knife, the knife has to be extremely sharp. Like most knives, like I have a knife here, but you can't shave with this. This is like sharp enough to like open packages with and cut paper with. But like it wouldn't like, I could do this, like it doesn't even cut a single hair, right? It doesn't even like, a razor edge is so sharp. A lot of knives actually, you can get like a razor edge on there, but it will probably not last very long because it has to do with the hardness of the metal. So if your metal is too hard, if your metal is too soft, you can't really get a razor edge. But in turn, if it is hard enough for a razor edge, it will also deteriorate really fast because that's very thin, right? It's very brittle. Usually you need pretty brittle steel to get a razor edge, but yeah. Hey, some guy, how are you doing? 全くね、昔よりもさらにケチになってるようだよ。It seems that they are even more stingy than they used to be in the past. Alright. ナイフは Not worth it. Razor blades and those cuts and the few cuts I got were quite deep. Not worth it. Yeah, don't cut yourself with a razor blade. I don't think that would be worth it at all. Alright. 3つ数えるカウボーイ。あ、これにも興味ないって。Good, thanks. Gotta be able to watch streaming. Unfortunately, I have classes during the weekday streams. Yeah, dude, I'm going back to class too next week. It do be like that, am I right? Sad times. Okay. そのテキサル、そのテキサスル、これから前と同じ。It truly do. Yeah, they don't think it is like it be, but it do. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. そいつは警察官たちのパスポートかい。Oh, the passport of the investigators, eh? 正しき刑事の ID カードです。ちょっと不思議なことに、it's the ID card of Tadashiki, of Detective Tadashiki. And also, it's a little weird. Passport. Yeah, I mean, that's just the word he used. ずいぶん現場から離れたところに落ちていたんですよ。It was dropped on the floor quite far away from the actual scene of the crime. この国は土にちっぽけだ。テキサスの砂漠に比べたらね。は？This土にちっぽけ。This country lacks dirt, at least compared to the Texan deserts. 実に。そう。はい。同感。テキサス。そのちっぽけな国のちっぽけな殺人現場のちっぽけな証拠品。Listen, it's mysterious. This insignificant country and this insignificant murder scene with this insignificant evidence. たかだか数メートル離れていたからなんだって言うんだい。So what you think it means just because it was away a few meters? いやでもね、メートルは使うよね。何もかもがね、テキサスそのいわゆるテキサスルールになってるのに、メートルはちゃんと使うよな。ね、こうフットとかそうじゃなくてメートルでメートルで。まあ。はい、わかりました。What's a few meters away? What even would that change? 不自然な証拠に出会ったらテキサスを思い浮かべると。If he sees weird evidence, he remembers Texas. 勉強になりますね。プロの言葉はやっぱり。I'm sure learning a lot from the words of a pro. Or like, yeah, remember Texas when you see something. はい。いやまあ、ちょっと待って、証拠品もうちゃんと見たい。はい。被害者氏名 Name of the victim 正木道夫36歳男性。Akane actually smarter, more silly psychic. She doesn't seem to be very smart, no. In Japanese, they should say kilometer and never kilo for distance. 10キロ。死亡推定時刻。Estimated time of death 2月11日午後4時より5時30分。So yeah, estimated time of death is between 4 and 5:30 p.m. On the on the 21st of February. 死因、キューブのキューブの総称あ、総称じゃん。ナイス。総称。Cool. I guessed correctly. 褒めて。ちょっとくらい褒めてください。はい。キューブの総称による、失血死。Death by bleeding out due to a wound in his chest. 初見。これ、初見か。胸部。じゃあ。胸部。はい。そのね、今、心の中でも、ちょっとくらい、僕のことを褒めたとしたら、はい、その褒め言葉をちゃんと取り返してください。だってその、胸部をキューブと呼んだので、はい、その褒め言葉にはふさわしくないと思います。自分が。SpongeBob energy. What a sentence. Okay, so this would be like 初見。初見、そういうねところ。初見。Okay, 初見。View findings. Findings. へえ、すごくない？ Findings. 初見。Opinion findings. Okay, so the findings. 狂気はthis, what is this? Is this like 遠渡り？刃渡り刃渡り刃渡り cool length of a blade wow we're learning some really specific words now huh use that one in your job interview length of a blade 刃渡り12センチのナイフ murder weapon a about 12 centimeter long knife 殺傷1箇所確認 one confirmed place of stab wound so one confirmed place that shows a stab wound. She's actually smart. Alright. 他にはないね。はい、何も。OK。ボンパラバーン。ちょっとまた、そのスライドできるようになったんですね。はい。調べる。調べるはい、携帯。これは携帯電話だね。This is a mobile phone. 科学的に考えて被害者のものじゃないでしょうか。Thinking about it scientifically, this should be the phone of the victim. When we in court, no one knows. 殺傷そうね。殺傷聞いたことある。Gallant, jaunty. Fancy car storing, yeah. It's pretty cool, huh? 他に思いつかないし I can't think of anyone else who it would be. どこが科学的だよ What's scientific about that? とにかく調べてみようか Anyways, we should investigate it, right? 問題なし Yeah, 調べるよし、詳しく調べてみよう Let's try and investigate in detail もうスキップさせてくれI guess, right? はい、皆さんもう帰れませんうわ地味なストラップですね Man, that is sure boring. That sure is a boring strap. いいじゃないかな好き好きだし好き好き okay. Maybe it's just preference, right? 好き好きtaste. Yeah, matter of taste. It's like いいんじゃないかな。好き好きだし。Just a matter of taste, isn't it fine? ちなみに、私のストラップ、小江戸剣士、姫様です。Of course it is. さっきの漢字は、師匠だった師匠だったかもね。もう覚えてない。あら、てへ多分師匠じゃないですかね。その、総称と師匠が載ってた覚えがあるようなないような。Okay. ちなみに、私のストラップは、小江戸剣士姫様です。My strap is from, like, 江戸ファイター姫様。なかなか手に入れられない、手に入らないんですよ。いいでしょう。聞き流してしまった。大丈夫。多分大丈夫。Damn. Wait, what is it? All cars are stuck. Oh, I didn't even... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, I read all that. That's good. It's pretty hard to get your hands on these days, you know? Isn't it cool? やれやれ。相変わらず流行ってるみたいだな。Seems that 姫様 is as popular as ever. Okay, 他にはコロン。わ、ちょっと、はい。へえ。天魔のスクリーンを見ると、リダイヤル表示になってますね。If we look at the phone screen, we see that it's the redial screen showing up. Colonia. リダイヤル Redial? はあ。なるほどさん。Listen、なるほど。最近の携帯電話には、発信と着信の記録が残るんです。Phones recently ガラケー今時はねガラケー最近の好き好きと好みの意味は違うんですかね。違います。いや、まああまり違くはないと思うけどね。I don't think they're that different. 違いあるのかな。I don't know. I wouldn't really know how to describe the difference between 好き好き and 好み。自分好み、好き好き matter of taste. I guess 好み is just the taste itself, and 好き好き is more like a matter of taste. I don't think there's too much of a difference. あまり、いやなんか違いは確かあるんだけど、こう曖昧な感じで、ちょっと説明しづらい、多分。Motorola? Maybe. So recent phones have a record of all the calls that you made and the calls you receive. 青いボタンを押せば、最後にかけた番号を呼び出してくれるんですよ。If you press the blue button, you can see the numbers that were last called. You wouldn't really think this is okay with how well it ages, but this stuff is like smack in the face. Yeah. Came off the original studio, Colonia Claudia. Yeah, there you go. The more you know. 便利になったもんでしょ？なるほどさんが知らないうちに。These things became very useful, right? Before you even like in the time you didn't pay attention to it. 悪いけど、リダイヤルぐらい知ってるよ、僕も。I'm sorry to disappoint, but even I know about redial functions. ごめんなさい。I'm sorry. なるほどさん。人時代前の人に見えるから。I'm sorry, なるほど。You seem like a boomer to me, so... no, that's not... You seem like you're just from a... You're just a different generation. I guess she did. Hey, ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。やれやれだぜ。もう少し調べてみるか。お先に寝ます。おやすみなさい、りょうすけさん。見てくれてありがとう。Okay. やれやれ。We should investigate a bit more. はい。もう少しでね。さてさて。誰にかかったものか。Who did this person call, huh? 弁護士は後先考えず、とりあえずボタンを押すと。Lawyers always push buttons without thinking what's gonna happen. ピ Yo, this is a bop. Hell yeah. Alright. 好み、自分が好きなもの、好き好き、人による好みの違いかな。いいね。これでいいと思う。Can't believe it's not a Rickroll. True. My phone, this was it. That's amazing. Yeah, I often have my phone muted. うわ、このメロディーは、this melody. Hey, Kozo, どうした What you do, boy? Everyone used to have this as a ringtone, apparently. Amazing. いや、すみません。sorry. 見てたぜ、cowboy. I saw what you were doing, cowboy. あんた今、その電話でリダイヤルをしたな。You used to redial on that phone just now, didn't you? まあ、yeah, この電話、何なんですか？そこに落ちたんですけど。What's with this phone? It was on the floor over there. そいつはな、ほおずき巴主席検事のものさ。Forgot to mute my phone. Damn. Yeah. That phone, you see, that phone belongs to Chief Prosecutor Hozuki. Let's kill. お姉ちゃんの My sisters? 犯行直後、身柄を確保されたとき、落としたらしい。Let's kill the Hozuki. 意味何ですか？ Right after the crime happened. 身柄を確保されたとき、身柄を確保する。That means like to どうでしょう？身柄を拘束する。I think that means after she was taken in, basically. 身柄を確保されたとき、落としたらしい。So as she was taken in by the police, she dropped it right after the crime. 発信履歴によると、どうやら事件が起こったまさにその時間。Apparently, according to the call history, it was exactly at the time when the incident happened. 誰かに電話をかけたようだよ。通話時間は数分だけね。Someone else's phone rang, and luckily it was just a simple ringtone. Oh, okay. Guy had the Hallelujah theme playing at a funeral by accident. Oh no. I mean, there's worse music to be playing at a funeral than Hallelujah. It seems that she called someone right at the time of the crime. The time of call was apparently a few minutes. 一体誰に Who did she call? それがわからなかったのさ。We didn't find out. だから、Cowboy、質問に答えてもらえるかい？ Which is why, Cowboy, I'd like you to answer a few more questions. たった今鳴った電話は一体 Who was the phone that just rang now? いや、すみません。I'm sorry. 僕の電話だったんですけど。It was my phone. What? That's なるほど 's ringtone? Amazing. なんだと？あんたの電話。It was your phone? なんというか言いにくいんですけど、it's kind of hard to admit, but いいタイミングでかかってきたみたいです。間違い電話。Wow. Apparently it's just a wrong number call that came at a very bad timing. That's so unlikely. ここがテキサスならあんた。弾丸を噛んでいるところでさ。If this was Texas, you'd be chewing on some lead right now. やれ。怒って言っちまったよ。Damn, he seemed angry and then he leaves. 証拠品、携帯電話のデータを法定記録にファイルした。You got the data for the stuff. for the stuffs. The things in the stuffs. So you filed all the data for the phone into your record. imagine that TF2 have repeatedly saying POTUS as a ringtone, beautiful funeral. POTUS? I don't know what that means. That would happen to someone. Yeah. Alright, 皆さん、はい。今日はね、ここまでにしたいと思います。まだね、その文法の話題も残ってますしね、この後はちゃんとそれもしなくちゃいけないので。Guys, I want to kind of stop with Ace for now today. This is a good place to sort of call it. But we still have more content to go. We still have the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You could watch Put It. We still have to Who Wants to Be a JLP-tillionaire discussion left to do. So that's what we'll actually do next. はい。逆転祭はここまで見てくれてありがとうございます。また、来週続きましょうね。